these sips on the beat.
Right on time, right on time, right all the time. Every time I'm right on time, right on time. Pulling up, right on time, wow. Right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time. I'm right on time, right on time, right on time. Every time I'm right on time. Look at my time, insightful rhymes. Right on time. Shook up my line, recycle lines. Right all the time. Me and Nappy spit full crimes at the club. It's showtime. Got great news, we got cosigns. Got your girl and her goal lines. Pulling up, making moves. You stumble up, you hold signs. Holding up, shaking grooves. Showing up, state your truth. Blowing up, go reach your proofs. Gotta see this right on time. Like we see this every time. I'm right on time. Right on time, right all the time. Every time I'm right on time, right on time. Every time, all the time, every motherfucking time. Right on time, right on time, right all the time. Every time I'm right on time, right on time. Pulling up, right on time, wow. Right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time. I'm right on time, right on time, right on time. Every time
One time that I am just landed in Japan with Yakuzas on my back, parallel to guns, yes the strap. I've been whisked away, watching Ghibli all day. 10 toes, 20 woes, my little man he murking foes. I got a picture at canvas, my leg be causing the damage. I'm in the stands to rob a pants, roll skate or do the dance. Drop it all, it's not up to chance, but I'm nice. Gave many features, no price, cause we boys to the end and we right on time.
Right on time, right on time, right all the time. Every time I'm right on time, right on time. Pulling up, right on time, wow. Right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time. I'm right on time, right on time, right on time. Every time I'm
These sips on the beat.
I am uplifted, yeah. I am uplifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I'm uplifted, yeah. I'm uplifted, yeah. I am uplifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I am uplifted,
I'm so
yeah.
high, yeah. Shawty wanna slide with the gang, we cause mischief. I'ma hit it hard like this 808 kick. 1, 2, 3 times like a fucking hat trick. I'm obnoxious, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm toxic, fuck your system up. This that Uno and big sips. We get so motherfucking lifted. Baby, ride up on a spaceship. Just you and me, kush all in the atmosphere. Come smoke with me. Baby, come smoke with me. There's some shit that you ain't never seen. Oh no.
I am uplifted, yeah. I am uplifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I'm uplifted, yeah. I'm uplifted, yeah. I am uplifted, yeah. I am lifted, yeah. I am uplifted, yeah. I am uplifted, you see me trying to party. I am uplifted, I be sipping on that Cardi. I am uplifted, me and Neri gonna blow up. Whenever we at the party, we are gonna show up. I be chillin' high right now, smoking Juicy J's. And I once had a song featuring Juicy J. Things fucking changed and I'm now just uplifted. Higher than a motherfucker, I'm so uplifted, yeah. Lifted, yeah. So uplifted, lifted, yeah. Uplifted, uplifted. I am uplifted, yeah.
She don't care who she lay with. She just want the diamonds in her face. She don't give a fuck who's dick. She just want the diamonds in her face. This is why I couldn't trust a bitch or a nigga that claim be my friend. All because of what the fuck she did. But she just want the diamonds in her face. She don't care who she lay with. She just want the diamonds in her face. She don't give a fuck who's dick. She just want the diamonds in her face. This is why I couldn't trust a bitch or a nigga that claim be my friend. All because of what the fuck she did. But she just want the diamonds in her face. Oh no.
On her face, but she got diamonds dripping down her face. She just want the diamonds in her face, like I'm dropping the kids off right at her place. On her face, she don't care if she bustin' as long as her OnlyFans keep buzzing, making me waste shit on my mental that I never had to rap about when I was gentle. We were so close, but that was way back then, when you made it like you cared way back when. I just wanted love then, you just wanted shiny gems, had those diamonds between your temples way after our love was simple. You wanted diamonds in your face and in your place were the diamonds in your face. Things changed since then. I've been deranged since then. Things changed, but we got diamonds now. And diamonds on your face, babe.
She just want the diamonds in her face. She don't give a fuck who's dick. She just want the diamonds in her face. She just want the diamonds in her face. She just want the diamonds in her face. She don't give a fuck who's dick. She just want the diamonds in her face. She just want the diamonds in her face.
Biceps on the beat.
Can you please consider it? 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 Can you please reiterate? Can you please consider it? Can you please consider it? Can you please consider it? Why can't you consider it? Are you just illiterate? I can sense your bitterness, the things you fucking say or gibberish. No matter what, don't care the difference. Why should I care when you can't consider it? You so damn ignorant, let me enter it. Listen to my rhetoric, you a degenerate, filled with entitlement. I got enlightenment, see me, I'm violent, I'm cruising and idle and slay him in silence. I kill them with kindness and slaughter and violence. I'm the Leviathan, so make sure you consider it. Can you just consider it? Why you causing problems, bitch? Can't you just fucking consider it? Can you please 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 consider it?
Yo, what's up everyone? This is VCV Sips. Welcome to the stream. Thank you to the 15 concurrent viewers. We already hit 10 likes. Let's get a hashtag 10 like hype in the chat. My name is VCV Sips. We are here for the 10th annual New York Game Awards. We got Reggie, Fils-Aimé, Goldberg, Jeff Keighley, and a lot of the big names in the gaming industry that are going to be here for this event, hosting the event. And for those who are interested, definitely go and check out the main stream and consider donating to help for various communities in New York that help influence children to work, be busy, work on gaming, all that. Thank you to everyone who's here on the stream tonight. We just hit 15 likes. Let's get a hashtag 15 like hype in the chat too, and let's get some shout-outs going. The show's going to begin in 3 minutes, so I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs, and then we're going to go right over to the show. It's about to begin. Shout-outs to the 100% Click members that are here. Thank you guys for coming through. Before we get into all your names, shout-outs to Blandrew coming through with the sub. Yo, Blandrew, you the homie, man. Thank you so much coming through with that sub. We do live streams like this, videos. I do reviews, hot take videos. I have my own music I make. The entire intros of all my streams have my music. All on Apple Music, Spotify, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for your support, Blandrew. It really means a lot, man. Seriously. Thank you so much also to everyone who's here. Debbie Crow, welcome to the stream, saying Smash Reveal. LOL, nah. It's really just going to be awards. We're just going to be hanging out, chilling, seeing what wins each category. I had the link for it earlier. I think I posted it on Discord, maybe? I'm not sure. I put it somewhere. But, well, it is what it is. There's going to be a bunch of different awards going on tonight. Chances for Hades to win some stuff. Chances for Spider-Man Miles Morales to win some stuff. Of course, Last of Us 2 is here, obviously, and more. But let's go on with the rest of the shout-outs. Shout-outs to Nightshade of the 100% Click. Shout-outs to Dear Wilson of the 100% Click. Shout-outs to Ace, all coming through. Blue Badge Gang, welcome to the stream. Shout-outs to Beverly Carter. Shout-outs to Figure Drawing. Shoutouts to Grubby Canine of the 100% Click. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for coming through. Shoutouts to the 15 concurrent viewers. We're about to get started, so I appreciate you guys all being here, yo. Thank you all for your support. We're having a great time, so hope you guys are excited. I'm excited because the New York Game Awards, I actually watched them last year, too. I didn't watch it live on stream, but it's a good show. It's just a chill event usually where you just see some awards, people win, people lose, and then you get to see some stuff about some of the community building that the New York Video Game Critics Circle works on. Because those are the people who run the New York Game Awards, the New York Video Game Critics Circle, the NYVGCC. They are the main proprietors that run the New York Game Awards. And yo, thank you guys for all being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. But yeah, most likely it's going to be just all of us hanging out, chilling in the chat, seeing what awards win, and all of that. So if you want to talk about some stuff in the chat that you believe could be happening tonight, let me know. Because for all we know, something could happen. Who knows? But mostly try and put it towards, like, awards. Like, if you think something's going to win Best Soundtrack, bring it up. Like, I know some people think Doom Eternal's one of the best soundtracks of the past year, and it is one of the best ones. So if you guys think that, let me know. And shouts to Timbo Plays. Thank you for coming through, bro. How have you been? It's actually the 10th annual New York Game Awards. Most people that I've noticed in the community don't cover this event, which that's why I cover it. Like in general, I've mentioned it a lot in a lot of my videos and live streams. I like to cover events most people don't cover, so it's just what I like to do. And this is something I watched last year. I didn't get to cover it, but I just watched it, and it was a great time. It was chill, and I think it's gonna be a great time here together. Ace says, just hope they aren't as corrupt as VG. Nah, it definitely won't be as corrupt, but expect Last of Us 2 to win some awards, of course. It's gonna win a few, you know what I mean? Arn says, trash is gonna win. You mean trash gang? Is that what you mean, Aron? What's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. It's great to see you, man. How you been? And Demi Crow, yo, thank you so much for being here too, Demi Crow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's about to start right now. It says it will begin shortly. However, it does say it is a premiere, so it was pre-recorded. So we'll see how this goes. Because last time it was pre-recorded, last week, there was an interview with Hideo Kojima with Harold Goldberg and Reggie Fils-Aimé, and the interview was like 20 minutes max. So hopefully, I'm hoping the show lasts an hour. So we'll see. It's about to start in less than 2 minutes, so I hope you guys are excited. The 100% Click is in the building. 20 concurrent viewers. Let's hit 20 likes, and let's get started with watching the 10th annual New York Video Game Awards, proprieted by the New York Video Game Critics Circle. Let's go. And definitely, if you're new to the channel, please hit that red subscribe button. Once again, shoutouts to the bro Blandrew coming through. Hit us up with that subscribe, yo. Thank you once again, man. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you've been doing good tonight. Shouts to Moonman Moo of the 100% Click coming through. with that hype. And Cyber Shadow has a dope soundtrack. Hell yeah, figure drawing. I was playing a little bit more of that today. I didn't get to play much today. I only got to play like 20 minutes tops, but it's a lot of fun. And shoutouts, let's get a hashtag 20 like hype. The chat is booming. The streams are booming. 22 concurrent viewers on YouTube, 2 viewers on Twitch. The show's about to start in a minute. Let's go. Get some hype popping up. Let me see here. Whenever I'm looking at Streamlabs, I always feel like I'm missing something. I'm not gonna lie, for a split second, I forgot what I dropped today. I dropped a new Cyberpunk. Oh my god. Not Cyberpunk, we just said it. Cyber Shadow. I dropped a video on Cyber Shadow today, so if you guys are interested and want to check that out, you guys are more than welcome to. But we're gonna get started with the Game Awards, yo. The New York Video Game Awards. Hope you guys are excited. And thanks, Ace, for the hashtag 20 like hype. Shout out to the 20 concurrent viewers. It is time. Shout out to Melio Cineraf, Nindy Gamer. Yo, let's go. Hopefully this isn't too loud. That should be better. Yeah, an indie gamer, I 100% recommend getting Cyber Shadow for sure. And I've seen a lot of people talk about RE0 actually.
Hey everybody, thanks for being with us for the pre-show to the 10th Annual New York Game Awards. I'm Sumit Sarkar from Polygon, and I'm glad you're here with us to celebrate what was a wonderful year in video games, if nowhere else. I have an all-star panel of guests.
Shout out to Jumpmon. Welcome to the stream, yo. How you been?
Very excited to introduce them all, so let's get right to it. First up, we have Cherie L. Smith, the editor-in-chief of Laptop Mag.
Hey guys, glad to be here.
And then next up is Dan Ackerman, the senior managing editor at CNET.
Hey, what's going on?
And then third is Christopher Bird from the Washington Post.
Hello, good to be here.
And finally, we have a very special guest, the most special guest, our co-founder, or founder, excuse me, of the New York Video Game Critics Circle, Harold Goldberg.
Hey, Sumit, how goes it?
It's great. I'm really excited to get into it and talk about 2020 in games with everybody. So I'll start with you, Harold. Obviously, it was a year where people wanted to kind of...
Shout out to Katana Riku. Welcome to the stream, yo.
And a lot of people turned to video games. So for you, was there a particular
And yeah,
game that
Aron, the only one I know is Harold Goldberg. He's the only one I know. Shout out to some dude. Welcome to the stream. How you been, yo?
But there were three. There was Animal Crossing, New Horizons. There was Last of Us 2. And finally there was Hades, which I just could not stop playing. It was just so well balanced. Everything in that game seemed
Timbo.
Shine with
Pretty much.
and
Mostly.
beauty, good
Except
writing,
for Christopher from Washington Post.
good acting, music. It was just a real.
Glad you guys are doing good tonight. Thank you all for your
humble
support.
opinion.
I think that you will find many people who agree with you. Let's see if we've got some more on this panel. Same question to you, Cherie. I'm curious if there was, one,
Definitely some
one thing
Hades
or,
hype to set the
couple of
John, for
things
sure.
that You really kept returning to in 2020.
All right, so for multiplayer, definitely Among Us, and Jackbox, a lot of Jackbox. When it was me by myself, Hades took up a lot of time this year, and it was time well spent. Ghost of Tsushima, beautiful
Yes,
game.
Ghost of
Final
Tsushima.
Fantasy VII Remake, the game I didn't know I needed and wanted.
Yep.
And of course, Last of Us 2.
Yeah, definitely some great games there. I think Jackbox was a big hit for a lot of people, trying to get that party atmosphere and that human connection that we so sorely needed last year.
How have you been, Katana Riku? Welcome to the stream. I hope you've been doing good, man. How have you been? How's everyone been?
If if you've got kids, if there's something that you played with them, or that you maybe played when they went to bed.
No, it's interesting. The big kid game, at least in my neck of the woods, among 9-year-olds, give or take a few years in Brooklyn, has been surprisingly not Fortnite, although that's probably number 2 or 3. Number 1 is definitely Roblox. which has eclipsed Minecraft, eclipsed Fortnite, everything else, because it's such a wide open platform, and you end up with kids who are preteens and saying, yeah, listen, I know you got a PS5 already, but graphics are not everything. It's all about the gameplay and the fun and the community, and it's a very mature.
Yeah, Ace, the lady knows
for-
what's
for
good
young
for sure.
kids
I
to
believe
have,
they said her name is
really
Cheryl, if I
into,
recall. We'll find out again in just a
community of
second.
it, the replacing the in-person interactions, and the fact that Roblox is more of a platform even than a game.
Thank you,
system.
Katana Riku. I
And
really
it's all about
appreciate
people
that, man.
Making their own stuff, and everything is unpolished. And despite how unpolished it is, big business ends up getting in there because there were a lot of movies and other big culture events that sponsored Roblox games. So if you ask me what the big
And I'm doing
surprise
all right. I'm doing all right,
who
Katana
benefited
Riku.
the
Thank you for
most
asking, man. I really
from our
appreciate that, bro.
crazy, 2020 besides Zoom, I'd say number 2 is going to be Roblox.
And yeah, Decepticon,
Let's go to Chris
Roblox
Goldberg.
hype is
So
huge
for
right now. It's
you,
kind of crazy.
Looking back on 2020, what was kind of your, your fondest gaming experiences of the year?
I'd say certainly The Last of Us Part 2, probably because
I
think
knew
it's
he was going
one
to say
of the
Last of Us Part 2.
personal aesthetics, in the sense that I'm always looking for games that subvert expectations and that challenge the audience. And if you look at something like The Last of Us 2, I mean, ostensibly this was a game where you play.
Shout out to Don Scene.
one of
Welcome to
most
the stream. You be
beloved
lurking,
video game
but want to pass by and say hi. Thank you, yo. I appreciate Don Scene. I hope you get to stick around for a bit while you're lurking, man, because we're going to be having a nice chill time watching the awards start. So thank you for your support, man. I hope you've been doing good.
Play as her antagonist. This was something I had never seen before in video games, and I thought that was really interesting. The other game that immediately leaps to mind, of course, would be Half-Life Alyx, because if I wanted to feel purely transported into another world, I think that Alyx got the job done. It's the best VR game I've ever played.
That's big praise. Best VR
Yeah,
game that you
that's
ever
really
played.
impressive, and we certainly covered a lot of ground there. I want to, now get to the nominees for our Big Apple Award for best game, and I think we've covered a bunch of them.
Decepticon subvert expectations, LL, by using an age-old trope.
so
Revenge bad.
nominees
Pretty
we
much.
have
That
are
is an
Animal
old trope.
Crossing New Horizons, of course, game of the pandemic. The Last of Us Part 2, as a lot of you've touched on. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Doom Eternal, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Hades. I want to go back to Cherie here. You mentioned a bunch of those games, and I'm not saying don't want to reveal any votes here. We've got the big award presentation in a little bit, but I'm curious for you. If which one really stood out to you? Which one maybe?
Meliodas subverts expectations in quotes.
I
agree with you guys. And yeah, her name is Sherry. Yep.
Because everybody and their mama was playing it. I was not playing it. I do not believe in jumping into a game to pay rent to a landlord. I already do that in real life. I do not want to do that in my gaming life. So I'm just uncool that way. I wasn't with it. So I get why it's there.
Figure Drawing says the sound for the show may be a bit too low. I'll raise it.
Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yo, Yakuza Like a Dragon was
but
fire.
I also didn't get to touch it and get as far as I should have been. So maybe I need to go revisit it after.
Jumpman says Star Wars Episode 8 tried that and it sucked.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
yeah,
Do we
it was
have
the
any
worst Star
Yakuza
Wars movie.
diehards in here? I'm curious. I don't know. No one mentioned it so far.
Then how did it get on the list?
Bruh.
On the list.
So
They're hurting my heart.
There's a group lobby.
Yakuza Like a Dragon was so good.
We have a huge long list that we update over the course of the
Shout out to
year.
Rescue Squad, shout out to Meliodas, shout out to Decepticon, Auron, Jumpman, everyone here, yo.
As
Let's go.
we whittled things down, a number of critics said you have to put Yakuza in there. So ultimately, that's how it got on the list. But I mean, there's some great stuff in the new Yakuza, a lot of new gameplay, so I understand the push for it.
Dan, for you, looking at
Well, Meliodas, Sherry has taste, but like she mentioned that she likes Last of Us and not Animal Crossing, which is the only thing I'm not a fan of.
Baldur's Gate, Miles Morales, I think Astro's Playroom or whatever it was called. There's maybe Sackboy. There were so many really interesting things Doom
Sackboy.
Eternal is on there, which is fine, but it's the same as every other Doom game. I mean, come on.
Figure Drawing says, for the uninitiated, what Yakuza game would you recommend
Oh,
playing first?
yeah.
Either 0 or
well,
7. For me, I started with 7.
I agree with the Astros Playroom.
But like the rest of them,
I
you
thought
gotta
that-
start with
I
0,
think
like
it's
no
the
matter
most
what.
Innovative game of this new next generation. And I highly recommend anyone who gets a PS5, when you finally get your hands on your PS5, that is the
In
first game
2022.
that you need to play because it's already on the console.
Yeah.
Make that your first game. It will blow your mind.
Jumpman,
It will
Sherry
make
said
you,
that, the one
and
who's
it
talking
just
right
shows
now.
you everything
And shouts to everyone who's watching the
that
stream.
the
Smash
game
that
is
like
worth
button. Let's
to
hit 30
do.
likes.
You
Let's
need to
go.
play that game first.
All right. I mean, well, looking at this, list of games, obviously we can only have so many nominees. There are plenty of games that are going to be left off that.
Yo,
each
I
of us
agreed,
loved
Decepticon.
in their own way.
When
But,
people say Last of Us 2 profound writing, I'm
we
like,
talked a
yeah,
little bit
nah.
about Astro's Playroom, which is a PS5 exclusive, and obviously 2020 was a wild year, and there were also
Shout out to
two new video game
Sal643.
consoles that
Good to
launched,
see you, man. How you
and,
been?
well, I don't know, maybe 3 if you look at it in a certain light. There's the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Xbox Series S. Try to remember those names and keep them separate in your mind. But in general, for the opportunities that y'all have had,
Yeah,
so
but
far
Decepticon, you
with
gotta play
messing
0
around
before
with the new
Kiwami
consoles,
1.
what has stood out to you about not just the games, but about the experience of using them, and do they really feel new or next generation?
Aaron says Rich Snob's trying to
I'll go
lecture you.
Dan first.
It's
Who,
interesting
them?
because this really
Shout out to
was
Anthony
more
Moon. Welcome to the
about
stream, yo.
hardware than
How you
software.
been?
We spent a lot of time this year waiting for these new consoles and doing all these previews. And when they landed, hardware very impressive. Console hardware, of course, is sealed in a box and starts to age the moment you take it out of the box. And there's already new gaming, PC stuff coming out, at CES this month. But the game lineup really seemed very throwback-ish. in
I
that
agree,
there weren't
Aaron.
enough
The first
new
Last of
games
Us wasn't horrible. Like, it wasn't like trash. Like, it wasn't. It was better, at least story-wise, than
but
2.
some games like Watch Dogs, look fantastic, and a handful of, Astro's Playroom and Miles Morales. You can really see what they're doing there. But I think the biggest thing.
I'm doing all right,
we talked about
Anthony.
this
I've been doing all
before,
right,
is
man.
that
I'm just chilling, hanging
DualSense
out.
Controller, and what a big step forward that is compared to the Xbox controller, which is, the whole Xbox thing is just a
I'm
mild
surprised they
step
didn't
forward.
mention the Switch. The Switch
Whereas
Pro
PlayStation is a
controller
more
has
expansive,
AC Rumble.
risk-taking
It's got all
system.
that stuff.
And it's also easier for people to say PS5 than like Xbox Series X. There's not really a good abbreviation for it, and that's why it's more popular. It all comes down to what's easier to say.
Just whatever rolls off the tongue. Christopher, I'm curious.
I think he has a good point with that last bit, though. PS5, Xbox Series X. It's just like they should just call it the Xbox X and then the Xbox S. Like
where this is going to go, but
they didn't have to throw Series in there to make it more difficult for the casuals, which he has a good point for the casuals.
I like the responsiveness of it. The fact that games load up so quickly. But overall,
Exactly, Jumpman. The second game really did suck, yo. I don't understand how anyone enjoys that. And shouts to Edward Bishop, Master Member. How you been, bro? Blue Badge Gang.
But I think it's also indicative of.
And yeah, your new profile picture, Dope Shadow. But we're focusing on the Game Awards pre-show before the actual awards start. So.
I'm looking forward to something that breaks new ground.
Exactly, Oron. It doesn't fit the narrative.
No, it's true, and I think
100% agree on that, Oron.
Harold, looking at kind of 2020 as a whole,
Yeah, if this had an audio jack, that would have been dope. If this had, I don't know.
And it seems like that was the case with a lot of games this year.
I like it for what it is. It's comfortable, ergonomic.
Obviously, the pandemic had a major impact on game
know.
development. And
The fact that they just ignored it.
It kind of
It's
is amazing
sus.
that the consoles both made it out in November, as Sony and Microsoft said they would. No.
Yeah, I mean, I was certainly surprised that they both came out early in the pandemic.
Jumpman. The
My
only
bet
thing
was that
good
they
about the
would be
gameplay in
delayed
Last
to
of Us 2 is that you could
2021,
finally
so
jump.
Kudos to everyone who worked at home and got these systems out. I think I'm happy with both systems. I happened to see Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Xbox Series X and was kind of blown away with the visuals and stunned by them in certain cases. Certainly in the first hour, with a great.
Yo,
opening
guys,
scene
make sure you guys share the
in
stream and
Valhalla. It's just-
retweet it, yo. Retweet the stream, tell our friends we're live.
on that system.
And
I
get some
love
hype going. Let's
look
go.
of the PS5. I think it reminds me. Yeah. I mean, I think it reminds me in a way of a New York City skyscraper, but it is so big that I can't, stand it vertically in my entertainment system. But I do like the look of it. I like the small things, like the way the light turns on, almost kind of like it's not neon, but kind of looks a little neonish when it comes on. So it does remind me of many eras of architecture. So that's what I like about the look of the PS5. I agree with Christopher in the sense that we don't have these awesome blow you away day one games. Often we don't in the history of consoles, but there's usually something there that is completely new, which is not to say I didn't like Spider-Man Miles Morales, which one of our co-founders, Evan Narcissus, had a hand in writing. I thought the brightness of Parliament, certainly at the beginning, was really stunning and beautiful, and they captured the vibrance.
Shout out to Decepticon hosting the stream on Twitch. Let's go. Thank you, Decepticon and Barber, both hosting on Twitch. Hell yeah.
2021.
Keep getting that hype going, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, we've got an exciting year
Thank you.
ahead. I think we'll have to see how it goes. But Cherie, what about you? You mentioned Astro's Playroom earlier. Was there anything else on either of the new consoles that really stuck out to you?
Absolutely. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I lived in Spanish Harlem for 5 years. Loved every second of it, and I loved every second of Miles Morales. I love the story beats. I love how they repurposed the Tinkerer. I love the storyline. I love how they meticulously treated Miles's hairline. That line was crisp. The hair texture was on point. The relationship between him and his father and Uncle Aaron and his it just hit a lot of beats that you want to have with Miles Morales. It was really cool being able to see him interact with Peter, even if it was a virtual form of Peter, and just seeing this new Spider-Man grow into the role.
Absolutely. I think that was a big hit with how a lot of members of the circle, the New York
Auron, bro! Coming through! Adding to the jar, yo! With
Dan,
the 5
thinking
holla
the kind of
going
console
off,
hardware and
saying
maybe
Mandy's
where
clouds are boring to
the
listen to. Damn.
machines and also the
Going
games
off on him.
push
For
the
me,
industry forward and how
Harold
much
Goldberg
things have
is
changed
someone
since
I've known
2013
about for a
those
while, so I don't have a
consoles
problem with
launched.
him. And
What's
Sherry
your impression of
seems
that?
alright. I don't have no problem with
it's
Sherry,
interesting
but I can
because
understand
in
with
the
like Chris.
second
Chris
half
is
of
a
that
little bit.
console life cycle,
He's a little bit off the
about 7
rocker.
years or so,
But
as
yo,
somebody who plays a lot of
let's get some
games, I
100%
shift more
emotes
towards
for
whatever
Auron
PC
in the
gaming
chat.
hardware
Let's
is,
go.
because it just
Get some
becomes
hype
so much
going
more
for the one and only
powerful at
Ultra
that point.
100%er
And the
Auron. Let's
difference is
go.
Even right now, when Cyberpunk looks terrible on consoles, but looks great on PCs. It's because of that. It's because of that real, hardware year after year upgrade. When you're
Thank you so much for your support, Auron. I really do appreciate it, man. Seriously, you're the new Ultra 100%er of the stream.
Is they correctly anticipate a shift towards video streaming and getting all your platforms and all your services together on one box, and it could be a console box, it could be a Roku, it could be someone else.
Figure drawing says Harold Nosferatu Burgers. Oh my god, bro.
And that's what my
y'all
goodness,
being savages.
PC makers and technology companies tried for years to get you to put
Oh
a
my
PC
God,
in
yo.
your living room.
Relax.
And it turns out Xbox One was what we needed to do that.
Oh my god. Some dudes just definitely felt that.
Thinking about the collection of software and services that
I don't
we
like
have
the
now
lack of
on
Xenoblade mentioned.
both of the consoles that
That's the one thing I don't
preceded
like.
the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, and now certainly going forward, that's the norm. We have not talked a lot about the kind of mid.
Where's the flex
cycle, refreshes, but also
Jump on, oh my god.
the console that
Yo,
that
we
is
hit
different
30
from
likes,
the
hashtag 30
traditional,
like
and
hype in
that's
the
Nintendo
chat.
Switch, which was this entirely new paradigm over the past decade. Very young console, obviously, less than 4 years old at this point. But Harold, I'll kind of give you the last word on the Switch and maybe how that, took a detour from what Sony and Microsoft were doing, and how that has maybe set a new path forward.
Yeah, well, the Switch, it seems to me to be like the progression of the Wii U, and the Wii U actually, in my mind, certainly was a failure. In most people's mind, it was a failure. But the Switch was just so portable and almost lovable in its design that you really kind of wanted.
Arman says the jump on
like
just right now.
Nintendo
SBC
even
maybe
more
has some
after it was
flex tape.
released.
Oh my
And,
god.
folks did not like the Wii U, so seeing something like Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is a stunning game for the
Which is also on
Switch
Wii U.
in every respect, from writing to the way it looked, to the characters you met.
Thanks,
to
Dior, instead of John.
surprises that
30
you'd
like
see
hype.
along
Hell
the way.
yeah.
That really was the standout game for the Nintendo Switch. But there were smaller games like ARMS that certainly when we go to mentor, kids love to play ARMS or Smash Brothers. So I think that Nintendo sometimes.
Yo, y'all
gets
talking about what tape y'all
criticized
got?
for
Deception,
the
I got Painter's tape, Scott's
purposing
tape.
games and bringing
Ever
us
Bishop, someone
games
message me when
back
we get the
that
good
we've
stuff,
all-
because
as-
I
as
got
older
flex
critics
tape,
have
duct tape,
already played,
electrical.
but
Oh my god.
when they do release something new, it's generally a pretty stunning experience. So, and you can really kind of almost put Switch in your back pocket and
Thanks, Ace, for
ride
30
in
like
the
hype, and
subway
thank you,
with
Shadow King,
Switch,
for watching on Twitch
up
and
to the
YouTube, man.
Bronx.
I appreciate it, yo.
Was always
Let's go.
fun for me when we were still riding the subway more. So I think the Switch still in mid-cycle is a strong console.
Absolutely, and it'll be really interesting to see, how Nintendo positions it as kind of Sony and Microsoft find their footing with the PS5 and Xbox Series X. But I think that's all
Some
the time
dude
we
says,
have.
y'all need tape, going to the corner
It's
store,
been a
what
wild
y'all need.
2020 and 2021's had a wild.
Give me
wilder
some
start
snacks,
so
some
far.
dude. Give me some snacks.
But in video games, at least, a lot to look forward to, as always.
Now we're gonna get to the actual
thank,
award show
wonderful
coming up.
panelists Harold Goldberg, Dan Ackman, Cherie Smith, and Christopher Bird. And thank you all for watching. And we'll keep watching to see how the 10th annual New York Game Awards turns out. Thanks for tuning in.
All right,
Thanks,
so
everybody.
Reggie,
Yay.
Jeff Keighley, and many
Thank
more
you.
about to come through. We're gonna lower the music right here, so just in case. But yo, you could tell that they all really only played Animal Crossing and Hades on Switch. I think we can all see that. Oh, shit! What?
For the 10th New York Game Awards, it's such an honor to be here, to be a part of the show. Harold has done an incredible job in the circle over the past decade with these awards. Of course, normally I like to be in New York to be there for the live show this year.
All good,
Because
Reggie
of the
Squad.
current
Have yourself
state
a
of the
damn
world,
good
we're
one,
doing
bro.
this virtually,
100%
but that
clicking
doesn't
the
mean it's gonna be
building.
any less fun. Got an amazing show coming up, hosted by Harold and Reggie Fils-Aimé. But right now we've got our pre-show, and I'm really honored to be joined by 4 of the interns from the New York Game Critics Circle from DreamYard. It's always exciting for me to talk to these guys who are.
Oh,
really
I
a part
mentioned
of
it
the
at the
circle,
beginning
and
of the
a lot
stream,
reason
but the
why
New York
this
Game
show
Awards
happens.
are
It's
ran
just-
by
it's
the
just
New York
amazing. So,
Video Game
without further
Critics
ado, I wanna
Circle,
say hello to them
who
here
help
on the screen.
underprivileged
We've got
community
Kamari,
members
we've got,
in many various areas in New
Ronald,
York,
and
as well
Isaac.
as
Hey, guys, how you
various
doing?
kids and teens to get into
Doing good.
gaming and to intern.
So,
they do a lot of
you know,
stuff like
we're gonna
that.
see all
So
the awards
this is gonna be
and
like a
everything
5-minute
coming up,
segment.
But, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit to hear more about your story, because a lot of this show really is in benefit of the DreamYard program. So maybe tell us a bit about how did you get involved in the New York Game Critics Circle and Herald? Tell us a bit about the story of the program and becoming an intern. Like, what does that all involve? Maybe we'll start with you, Kamari.
Oh, sure. So I guess my story when it comes to joining the New York Video Game Critics Circle came from my journey into high school. Originally, I wanted to be a social therapist, so I wanted to apply to Bronx Medical High School, but they didn't have enough seats for me, so I instead went to Dreamland, an art school. And from there, through their different
You gonna make a
art
Chipotle
programs, they
chicken
had
torta? All
one
good,
after-school
Aron.
program, which
All
was
good,
the
man.
Video
Yo,
Game Critics
that
Circle,
just
and
sounds
taught us
fire.
all
Oh,
about games journalism.
love
It
me
was
some
really
Chipotle chicken.
exciting, especially for me, since I was so interested in games. And through that program, they also provided an internship program at the end. And originally, it was supposed to be only for high school seniors, but through my hard work, I was able to get the internship, and it lasted all until now.
I was gonna say, how many years have you been involved? It's been a lot of years, right?
4 going on 5 years.
Wow. Well, Akeda, let me ask you, you're one of the newest members of this program, a new intern. What attracted you to sort of join in and be a
this is
part
like can't English today.
of the New York Game Critics?
Hey, it happens to the best of us, bro.
Well, I originally joined. I'm staying in one of the shelters that Harold and the Video Game Circle was doing like a program with, and every Thursday we would go upstairs to the recreation center and get to play video games. And the recreation center told me about it, and I was like, we get to play on the Wii, we get to like talk and eat pizza and all that stuff, and I was like, that sounds good to me, especially since I don't get
Shout
to
out to
interact with many people
Nightshade.
anymore
Welcome to the
these days,
stream, bro.
since,
How you been,
everything's
man?
pretty much virtual. So that
100%
was
click
pretty
in the
cool,
building.
and I never played that many games before this, so I got to like really get into this video game world through the circle, and it was really cool. And everybody kept saying they're gonna offer an internship at the end. And that was
Her
really
mic
cool.
is
And I kept
really
thinking I'm never gonna
echoing,
get it. Like, I
so-
don't play video games that much. My writing is kind of like, I don't know, but I was like, well, let me keep trying. And over time, it became more and more fun. And I was so excited when Howard was like, this is great. We want to offer you an internship. So I was like, let's go. And I'm really excited to see what's going on.
I love that. Oh, that's such a great story. So you got into games through the Wii this year, and now have become so enamored with the space that you're an intern. What were you guys playing on the Wii? Was it like the original Wii, like Wii Sports, things like that? Or what were you guys playing?
Wii Sports was the only game I used to play, so that was like, I hope we play that. But no, we delved into a bunch of different things. I think we also played on like the PS4 or something, which my brother was excited about because he loves. And he was like, you get to play, I want to go, but he was unfortunately too young. So he was living through me when I used to go.
This episode says she's got the same mic as me. I don't know about that. Your mic's better than hers, Deception.
There were some other games.
Yo, smash that like button, everyone. Share the stream.
But the storytelling was just amazing.
Thank you guys for coming through, yo. I really appreciate it. The war's about to start in about a few minutes.
Because COVID, of course. So they lent us Wii Switches. Is that what it's called? Nintendo Switches. And we got to play like Animal Crossing. There was a couple of other games on there.
Did you guys hear what you
yes,
just said?
I get to join like the cool kids now and play on the Switch.
I was gonna say,
dude, they
you guys
call
got
them
hooked up
Wii
and playing
Switches.
Animal Crossing and Spider-Man, and so you've come a long way from Wii Sports, and now it's awesome that you're an intern. And what I love about
Did anyone else catch that?
The program is introduce games to more people and support more folks around the world. Really,
Never heard that one
program
before.
and inspire people about the power of games. So it's awesome to have you as the latest intern. Ronald, tell us a bit about your story and kind of being involved in the Critics Circle. How did it start for you?
Well, it started off a little similar to Kamari because we went to the same school at Dreamyard, where it was a program that I was kind of interested in at first. It's just like, they
Dior,
told us, we
all
could,
caps,
write
broad.
games that we liked,
And Deception says,
we
bruh.
could review more games,
Jump on with just
at the time, I
face.
wasn't what you'd call a writer, but I like to call myself a writer because I write stories for myself, and these two things were two things that go hand in hand.
Moon Man,
Moo, writing, so I may as well
bro.
just try mashing them together to see what happens.
100% click in the
Since then,
building,
I feel
yo.
like I've been improving because more games.
Let's
have
get
come
the
out,
hype going, yo. It's about to
playing
pop up in a
games.
second
We got
once
cool
Streamlabs
people,
says it.
Reggie, Fils-Aimé will be on
I'll
later.
lower the audio of the stream
Yeah,
once
to,
it pops up.
chat
But
with
shouts to
the
Moon Man
former
Moo
president of
for the
PlayStation.
K Rule dance.
So,
Let's
yeah,
get
it's
some
definitely
K
been
Rule
like a
dancing
long
emotes
ride,
in
a
the
long
chat, yo.
experience.
100% click in the
It's
building.
ironic how
Let's
you started
go.
off so small, but it started off so
Let's go. Hey, K Rule dancing in the building. Moon Man moves with the K-Will Dance saying, you're awesome. Dethroning Auron as the new Ultra 100%er of the stream. Shouts to you, Moonman Moo. Thank you so much for your support, bro. I really appreciate that. 100% click in the building. Get those K-Will dancing emotes in the chat. Let's go.
I think you did a story. It was like in the PlayStation blog, and it's like you guys are really, out there writing for some really
Figure
awesome
Drawing says,
places,
we
which is
switches
great to
literally
see. So,
dead
yeah,
like Nosferatu.
congratulations on being
Bruh.
a senior intern.
Oh my god.
which is
Shouts to
amazing.
Deception for the fiery Bakugo.
Isaac,
Shouts to Ace for the
tell us a bit
100%
about,
Meliodas
your story
with the
and how did
K-Will
you
dancing,
hear the
Dior
game,
Nightshade, the K-Will
Critic
dancing, and
Circle?
Morio.
How did
Let's
you get
go. On says, so why am I supposed to take their
it's kind of
opinion
the-
seriously?
because I obviously
Hey,
went
I
to
never
the
said
same
that.
school as Ronald and Kamari have,
Never said that,
so
Ron.
we all kind of learned about the Critic Circle at the exact same time when they showed up one day and just showed us about like what it meant to really learn about writing in video games, but also just to teach us more about the industry. And when I was finished with high school, I had approached Harold for a opportunity for an internship, and he said he would look over it. And after that point, because I had written some stuff for the Critic Circle in the past, like as assignments for the Dreamyard program, that's when I kind of started to begin my
Nightshade, you got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Mary Rabbits for 50 on Walmart clearance. That's not bad. That's not bad. Once you get Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for $4,
it had started
with the DLC, like that deal's so good, man. Oh.
The other programs in other places of the Bronx.
Shouts to Battle Grizz saying, when does the wars actually begin? It was supposed to start at 8, but I think it's starting at 8:05 now. Shouts to you, Battle Grizz. I really appreciate you coming through to watch. Thank you, man.
And then it's like, it's been really fun. It's been really nice to teach kids about learning about video games, but it's also good to teach them about those writing skills, because writing for video games also allows them to be able to write more analytically and become better writers in general. So been really fun to teach them about that.
That's great. So
this
Makita,
is
I
it
didn't
right
know
here,
that.
guys.
So, Isaac, these guys were convincing you to come join the program?
Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in on this?
They absolutely were, and it worked.
All
Now
right.
I'm here.
Oh my god.
I love
bruh.
it. Pay it forward, which is amazing. And yeah, I know. I mean,
The
Mari, you
the
and I have
Wii
talked over
Switch,
the years of
guys.
these shows, and it's been amazing to see.
It must
how
already be out.
The program,
It's a
the
thing.
awards have grown. I mean, tonight,
they have it.
Even though it's virtual,
The
the
Wii
fact that
Switch.
Reggie and Harold are hosting it together. I mean, amazing presenters from across the
Oh
industry. It's
my
really cool
God.
to see how it's evolved. I wanted to ask you guys, leading into the show here, you've obviously been involved in the creation of it and working with Harold and the team on it. How has it been different for you guys this year? Like, Katie, you mentioned, obviously because of COVID, it's affected a lot of things. How has it been different sort of this year in terms of like working on the Critic Circle? There are less press events to go visit, to play games and things like that. Have you guys has it changed at all in terms of how you guys have approached what you're doing this year at the Circle?
If I may add something to that, it's like one of the things that is very different is that obviously since it's all virtual, it has been a lot less hands-on work. Because usually we'd all meet up at the place that they hold
Indie Gamer, they joke, but that was how the Wii U gamepad was conceptualized. Exactly, and Harold Goldberg before actually mentioned that too. So that's kind of funny. The Wii Switch, as Dior Wilson says, let's go.
All the stuff that's happening in the world, it's like doing it virtually.
They're on
means that,
Dior
like,
with the
it's
cable
a lot-
laughs too.
It's a lot less convenient,
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Nigel says,
one
yeah,
of
I
the
was
worst
bummed I
things,
missed
like,
that one. It
scheduling.
influences purchases of
Getting
VC.
people's
Well,
schedules,
it's a
like,
really
all
good
in
game.
the
I
same
hope you
time, it's
enjoyed
been
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker Nightshade. It's great.
I know it's tough. 'Cause
And the
we
DLC's
went
been
through that with
fun.
Game Awards of trying to get everyone to be available and be a part of it. And even for you guys, I'm sure, jobs and school and everything like that has sort of changed around a little bit as well, just in terms of how you guys are approaching learning and work and things like that. So have games played a different role in your lives over the past year? I mean, you guys obviously.
Yo, if we can get a
as you
few more
said, you
retweets,
discovered
we only got
games in
4
some way,
retweets
in
on the
a big way
stream,
over the past year,
guys.
which is
We got
awesome,
15
but,
concurrent viewers.
I'm
Please share the
curious,
stream
like,
link. The links in the chat.
Kyle, Kamari,
Retweets
like,
appreciated. Let's go.
What's your perspective on like the role of games in your life in the past year? Has it changed?
Exactly, figure drawing. I agree with
say
that.
the
Wii U is the only system to fail in spite of
imperfections
having
of
great
everything
first-party
going on right
titles.
now, like
Agreed.
being on Zoom
They're all
calls
selling great on
we-
Switch.
I think they make them more memorable. Like these times are very memorable, especially when they're good moments like these, like hosting the Game Awards, and being able to play games. I think games play an important role in really amplifying those memorable moments, because like we take more appreciation to the rooms around us. Like we're all in different rooms right now, different parts of our room, and like we get to really live in our space more since we're not going out and like going to different offices to talk on podcasts and
Yeah.
panels. Like we're all here together and playing games. It's like you're amplifying your space. So I get to be in a different world and play.
Joma says, you know what would be really cool if you get Persona 5 Strikers on
appreciate
Switch, we get music from the game. That'd be cool.
That's a great answer. And
I think maybe
also,
in
it's
one of the
amazing how
deluxe
many
collector's
games came
editions
out
you
over the
can.
past
I'm not
year
sure. That'd be
because,
cool.
all the game developers have been having to develop
Well,
from home, and
Meliodas,
haven't stopped the releases.
like I mentioned before, man, a lot of the people that are here on the panel currently, like this panel, they're all students, interns, like, so they got into gaming like recently, like within the last like 3 to 4 years, like all of them. So this is like totally different than like the people that were around before. Like we just saw Dan Ackerman from CNET, we saw people from Washington Post, Harold Goldberg himself, all like they're more knowledgeable than these kids because they're literally kids. So,
because now more than
but the
ever,
awards
I'm,
should have started
sitting in
already.
my room,
So
I'm
I'm not sure
finding
what's
time
going
to
on
do
now.
things on my own
Because this has actually been like 17 minutes.
Figure out timing, and it's
Almost
definitely
17
like,
minutes.
Playing games has definitely become a definite part of my life. It's like a life, like it's a savior. And it's a diamond in the rough, really, because it's one of the only ways to pass the time. It's definitely giving me a lot more time to sit down and like consider which games I would call, good based on story and based on gameplay and on stuff, because now more than ever I'm finding more appreciation for that stuff. When you're stuck in the house, what you need more than ever is a good story to sit down and like witness, and it's definitely giving me more appreciation for that side of gameplay. So yeah, I've definitely expanded my horizons in terms of how I perceive games now, thanks to all of this.
Yeah, great response. For people watching this, they may want to, I'm sure they're excited that the Critics Circle is benefiting DreamYard and giving internships to you guys to inspire you about games, and hearing the love that you have for games. And Makeda, your story of sort of, really falling in love with games in a big way this year, I think, is incredible. People watching this and
Shouts to the 14 concurrent viewers, 100% click in the building. Let's go.
Programs like this
10th annual New York Game Awards. Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
Somebody says, I seriously hope they can go back someday and experience the classics. Yeah, I agree. I agree on that wholeheartedly.
I want to see more of this. What can the
Melville
average
says,
sort of
yeah,
fan do?
they don't care about the
support,
real good games.
initiatives like this?
A lot of them seem to have gone to gaming with the Wii. I'm not sure what's going on with the stream.
I might not be an
going.
expert, so my answer might be a little bit off. I would guess if I were a person who were watching this and thinking, oh wow, I definitely want to support this. I know when I see something I want to support, I know like interacting with them, whether that's on social media. I know at least this year through gaming specifically, I was trying to find some like games that allow me to interact with other people in real time, so that would be really cool. I know there's people asking for donations now, so even if you're not able to make like financial donations, really see if there's a way to donate your time or your energy and things like that. That's what I'd say is the best thing to do right now.
That's a great response, and I think you're right. It's donating time, and also
Thank you so much for
certainly
following
can,
me on Twitter, Battle
donate
Grizz.
to
I
the,
really
the
appreciate that,
circle
man.
and
Thank you for
the
your
incredible
support.
program
Seriously.
that, Harold has put together over the years. That, as you said, has I think inspired you guys.
Hey,
obviously,
you're
to
excited for
wanna do more in
Resident
the
Evil
gaming
Village?
industry.
Nice,
Now we
yo.
have, for budding young game journalists that will hopefully see your bylines online.
All right,
in
the
many
awards are
different,
about to start,
places
guys.
for
If you guys
to
already
come.
smashed
I
that
love
like
that,
button, I'm not sure how long the
Hermann
awards are
and
going to go for,
Circle
but
have
hopefully they go for a
celebrate
decent
games
while.
every year, but they also really pay
So,
it forward.
we'll see.
And do so much good work to inspire more.
Figure drawing
people
says
to fall
regarding
in
the
love with
Nintendo
games.
turnaround, the one who doesn't
well,
fall
guys, thanks
doesn't
so
stand
much
up.
For joining us.
Yep, that's a
thanks
true
again,
statement.
Kamari, Akita, Ronald, and Isaac, the interns of the New York Game Critics Circle. And right now, without further ado, we're going to move on to the New York Game Critics Awards,
Let's
the
go.
10th annual show hosted by
Monster Hunter
my
Rise
friend
Switch and Pro
Harold
Controller?
Goldberg
That's
and Reggie
nice.
Fils-Aimé.
I need to look at
Enjoy the
that.
show.
I need to check that out, Aaron. But yo, Deadass, what's going on with the show? We'll pause for a quick second. There you go. That should make it a little easier. A riveting start, and to think I was only watching this to see the trailer for MTG Kaldheim. Yeah, definitely seems riveting. What games have helped you get through quarantine? Featuring writers, comedians, and
One of the things
critics.
that I missed the most this year is staying up late and playing board games with my sister. Thanks to Clubhouse games on the Switch,
Clubhouse,
we've been
yeah.
able to keep our competition alive.
What a way to
with
start, Clubhouse.
Games of Moncala, Yacht Dice, and Backgammon.
We need to get back into Clubhouse.
See you there. I think there were two games that got me through the pandemic. First, at the beginning of the year, it was The Last of Us 2, because I thought, well, this will be perfect. It's a long game.
Sorry
it's
about the
very
typing, guys.
engrossing, and I can spend 6 weeks playing it, and by that time, everything will be back to normal.
I love Ring Fit Adventure. I look just like Brie Larson in the commercial.
I'd say my favorite game this year has been Beat Saber on Oculus.
I love Ring Fit Adventure. I look just like Brie Larson in the commercial.
I think my favorite game this year has been Beat Saber on Oculus. It's just been a great way to escape reality and burn off all the extra mommy juice I've been drinking.
I'd say that the game that's helped me cope the best throughout 2020 is probably Control from Remedy Entertainment. It's full of all these weird conspiracies.
Yeah, this says John. The poker could
that
have been
take
better
you
in
out
Clubhouse,
of
but
the
Blackjack is
kind
good.
of,
Uno's
surreal,
good.
Torture that this year has been. So that's been the game that's helped me cope.
Now, towards the end of the pandemic, I've been playing a lot of Hades, which is a fantastic game and also very appropriate.
Figure Drawing says, I had an adrenaline dump watching the pre-show.
Really it's about
You lost all of it? Yeah, I could tell,
doing the
man.
same thing over
A
and
lot of
over
people seem to
again,
feel that
thinking
way.
that somehow it will work, but then it turns out.
Yo, we're so close to 40 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Hope you guys enjoying the stream, yo.
When COVID first started, I found my friends on a paradise planet in No Man's Sky, and you know what? COVID couldn't touch us there.
So I'm really appreciative of video games in 2020 because without them, I probably would have had to do something boring, like reading a book or a sit-up.
Deception says, I use Ring Fit too. I feel her pain.
I got to play video games with my friends.
Yeah, and the joke she made about how she looks just like Brie Larson in the commercial, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
For the first time, and it was sort of nostalgic for us to be playing games like that, you know?
Hold on. Did he just say he just played Fortnite?
Like, at the beginning of quarantine, all my childhood buddies, we all downloaded Fortnite for the first time.
What the fuck is that? Who fucking downloads in 2020 Fortnite? The game's out for 3 fucking years, and that's the game you're talking about on a Game Awards show about 2020? This guy gotta fuck off out of my face.
And I'm loving it.
Oh, shouts to Logan Cunningham, voice actor of a majority of characters in Hades. And he voice acts Hades. Shouts to Logan Cunningham.
Super sneaky assassin, or the last.
Jumpman, I agree wholeheartedly with your emojis.
Hey everyone, my name's Matt.
But
you may know me.
shouts to
better
Logan
as
Cunningham,
the
who we saw for a quick
Goose from
second.
last year.
Yeah, he was
This
the
year I
goose.
played
Yep,
the
I remember.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, Last of Us 2. and
Figure drawing next
Final
up. I
Fantasy
just
VII
downloaded
Remake
PUBG.
again on hard mode, which was so hard I actually couldn't beat it.
God. Yo, he couldn't even beat Final Fantasy VII.
Too much
Oh my
mommy
God.
juice, maybe.
After that, we downloaded Spellbreak for the first time, which is really cool.
Okay,
I definitely recommend it. If you
that's a
haven't
new
played it,
game at
Spellbreak is
least.
just like Fortnite, but it's for people who also play Magic the Gathering still. So,
Well, it's definitely
friend-
not a good comparison for Magic the
games
Gathering.
that got me through quarantine,
Yo,
I'd have to say.
talk a little louder, please, man.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Doom Eternal, and Spider-Man. I didn't play them, but I did watch the trailer over.
How are you gonna say you like these games, but you didn't play them? You watched the trailer?
Why is this giving me a headache? It's supposed to be chill.
Over and over again, and that was like...
Just relaxed and got down to some reading that I've been putting off, so that's what I'm going to do right now.
Now he's reading.
Really, if I had
You
to
heard
sum it
that?
up,
He couldn't beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, so now he's reading the book.
Is that I spent $70 on a Switch Pro controller, and I had stick drift right out of the box, and so now all my friends call me Joe Biden, because no matter what...
First off, Pro controllers do drift, but right out the box is bullshit. Second off, why are we getting into political stuff? Just because, like, it's supposed to be a game show. Where's the awards? It's supposed to start at 8. It's fucking 8:16. What are they doing?
What happened?
Hey, and tense, and I just loved every minute of it, and I couldn't stop playing it. And it taught me that...
Yeah, Deception, that
when
guy
time
needs a
does
swift
come,
kick to the
it's very
nuts.
important
Oh
to
my
read
god, I would
a
fucking
detailed
kick him in the
letter
nuts so
explaining
hard.
what
People think I'm a
Jennifer,
fucking kicker on an NFL team with how hard I'd kick him.
Two
My
clickers
god.
ambushed me, and I wasn't able to fight him off with the duct tape and half a bottle
Exactly,
of
Dior and
alcohol
Nightshade. I don't know what the fuck's going on at this point.
Woozy. I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be able to bring you that pint of ice cream you wanted.
Pretty sure this guy's referencing Last of Us right now too, so.
And that ice cream will
Figure John says, I'm
melted.
talking to you guys from beyond the grave. I could tell.
It's getting dry.
The entire
Always
viewership
remember
of the
you,
stream
Mother.
died because of this whole
Always
segment.
remember that our safe combination
It's
is
super
14,
cringe. And they all don't know what they're talking about.
Leave that right there.
The only person who knew what they were talking about was Logan Cunningham. Shoutouts to Logan Cunningham.
Welcome. Welcome to the 10th Annual New York Game Awards. And what an opening montage. Thanks to everyone from The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and thanks to the game makers and critics for telling us about the games you played during this
Jumpman
difficult
must
pandemic.
resist
And
the
thank you,
urge,
Jeff Keighley,
the
for
triangle.
hosting us on the show.
Jumpman going off
It
too.
was a terribly
Oh
rough
my
year
god!
during this
And yet Ace
pandemic,
too much
but it's been a
fraudulence. Much.
stellar year for
This is much worse than
Games
last
that
year.
seem to
Last
mean
year was
more
not like
than
this
last
bad.
year. So Harold, what do we have in store tonight?
So Reggie, we wanted to have a very special show because it's our 10th year in existence. I can't believe the circle has been around for a decade.
I hope,
congrats
Jumpman,
on
I
10
hope.
years, Harold. We do the awards to raise money so our nonprofit can continue to mentor underserved students in the Bronx and the Lower East Side.
Yep.
And tonight you'll hear from all the winning game makers, sure. That's what we do. But you'll also hear from, say, Hermann Holst, somebody's head of Worldwide Studios. There will be
Yeah,
live
like
music
half the
from
people that were
musicians
just
of the
talking
80s,
just then in
and
that
from
whole
Saturday
segment
Night
were
Live's
from The
Man
Daily
Flights.
Show with Trevor Noah.
Legends like Richard
Except for
Elliott,
Logan Cunningham and like
Vanilla
2 other
Quanti's
people.
hilarious in memoriam video.
And my good friend Phil Spencer has a special message for everyone too. Wizards of the Coast and GenVid are here, and of course the awesome high school students we serve via our nonprofit are here too. It's going to be an exceptional
Shouts
night
to
full of heart.
anything and
soul.
everything.
So let's get right to it.
Reggie
Our
is
first
third party.
nominees of
He
the
not
evening
first party
are taken
anymore.
from
No
the world
Nintendo.
of esports. And throughout the difficult year,
yeah,
esports still
we know that. Everyone
That's
knows
right,
that.
Reggie. When we
Shouts to
interviewed
Tommy
Kyle
Raikou,
Niles, Jack, and Dean
downgrading
for
to
our
entry
Talking Games with
percenter.
Reggie
Unless you were at entry percenter.
We're happy
Were
to hear
were
that
you?
esports
I don't
is
even remember.
generally
Were you at
doing well.
entry or were you at
For
starter?
our
I
first
don't
New
remember.
York Game Awards.
But yo,
Here
thank you
are
for sticking
3
around,
years
Tommy.
for the
Being a
game,
member of our community
about
100%
time
click,
rights for the New
as
York
always.
Times.
Blue Badge
Duncan
Gang,
Donovan
Tommy.
from
Let's get some
CNN
100% emotes for Tommy Raikou, yo.
COVID-19 created some major
100%.
challenges in the world of esports in 2020.
Tommy Raikou. Let's get those 100% for Tommy, yo. Let's go. Entry percenter of the community. Let's go. You're already in the Discord. You're already a bro. You're all
People around
good.
the world tune
Glad
into
that you're
esports
able to
events
hear,
get their fix of
hang
high-level
out,
competition.
going over the New York
Tonight,
Video
we
Game
honor the
Awards.
people around the world
Let's
who tuned into
go.
gaming when confronted with the
Thank you,
realities of
Tommy. I really do
lockdown and
appreciate that,
stay-at-home
man.
orders.
And the nominees for Best Esports Event are
Why? It's a pandemic.
Street
This
Fighter
shouldn't even be a thing. Esports League.
Overwatch League, League of Legends Worlds,
The winner is gonna be League of Legends Worlds.
IEM Katowice,
The fuck is that? Have any of you heard that game?
and Mortal Kombat 11.
IV
Final
Katowice? Y'all heard of that shit? IEM
And the
Katowice,
winner
whatever the hell that
for
is.
Best Esports Event is
League of Legends.
Overwatch League.
It's fucking 2020. 2021. How's Overwatch winning?
Hey everyone, I'm Frank Laspina, Director of Production for Activision Blizzard Esports. To the New York Game Awards and the distinguished panel, thank you.
I guess not, Tommy.
I'm able to
Yeah, Nightshade. I couldn't tell if he renewed or if he changed his membership. Cause I was pretty sure Tommy was still a member of the community. That's why I was wondering if it was a new membership or a downgrade. I wasn't sure, but it doesn't make a difference. What matters is that we're all here, members of the community, hanging out, chilling. Let's go.
most importantly,
And yeah, figure drawing. John Stewart is the man. He still is the man. Trevor Noah.
special congratulations has
Nah.
to go to the San Francisco Shock, though, on becoming the
Figure
first
drawing about an
company
IE cut
to
up, bitch.
On behalf of myself and everyone
Oh
at
my
Blizzard
God.
Entertainment, thank you so much. We'll see you again really soon.
Yo, 2 likes away from 40 like hype. Shout outs to Moonman Moo. Shout outs to Auron. Shout outs to Tommy Raikou. Shout outs to Decepticon and Barber. All the support, all the hype coming through. Let's go. Let's keep the hype going, yo. Can we stop with the esports shit? Where's the games? No one gives a fuck about the esports.
San Francisco Shock.
Like last year, they didn't start with the esports, so like I'm confused why they're just trying to get it out of the way, I guess. But this has been an hour of drag almost already.
Dallas Empire.
It looks like a console, not a fucking esports team.
And TSM Valorant.
Oh my god. Yeah, esports is not my thing either, man. Because most of the time it's filled with hackers.
Red Bull OG.
Hello everyone, and hello New York Game Awards. It's Alexei B here from the OG CSGO lineup, and I just want to thank every single one that's voted for
Figure
us
drawing,
and made
but-
us win here.
but they are
2020
athletes.
was not easy for us, but
Oh
we kept
my
fighting
God.
throughout the whole year and found some success. This
Well, I have
year,
no problem
want
with
to make
that.
you
It's more
as
so
proud, if
just
not even prouder.
it's supposed to be game
Thank you, and
awards,
remember to
not
dream, OG.
esports awards. It's like they forget. They forget. All these game award shows always forget that.
It's been a very long and up and down year for us.
Yo, shoutouts to everyone here. Figure Drawing, Decepticon, Auron, Tommy Raikou. Once again, Tommy Raikou, thank you so much for the re-membership, yo. Shoutouts to Nightshade. Shoutouts to anything and everything. Shoutouts to Ace. Shoutouts to some dude, Battle Grizz, Jumpmon, Moonman Moo, Meliodas. Everyone who's here, yo. Let's go.
Wish everyone all the best, and we'll see you soon on the server.
Congrats to the winners. And now, here's a message from my friend and the president of Microsoft Games, Phil Spencer.
Hey everyone, it's Phil Spencer. I just wanted to thank everybody at the New York Video Game Critics Circle for all the great work that you do. From everybody at Team Xbox, this is a signed Xbox Series X for your auction. Really feels great to be able to support the amazing work that you do there. And now I'm going to try to draw Reggie's face on top of Master Chief. Just kidding. I'll just write my, we'll just sign the console. So thanks.
And he's like, oh, by the way, Xbox Live Gold's $120 for a year.
Man, it was so kind.
You had to
of
write
them
that down.
sign The new Xbox Series X for us, folks. You can bid on this.
Shouts to
on
Aku.
Xbox
Welcome
right
to
now
the
on
stream.
eBay.
How you been, yo?
Just search for
Welcome.
Phil Spencer signed Xbox. All the money goes back into our nonprofit to help mentor underserved students with gaming and writing.
Folks, mobile games started as humble games of Tetris and
Esports into mobile, not
There
a
was a
fan
time
of these
when mobile
transitions,
games were
man.
modest efforts.
We're in
Now
a
they're
real
as
drought of
essential
actual
in the player's
awards for
repertoire
actual
as
games
console
right
games.
now.
Just like everyone else, I played a bit of Among Us this year, but I'm a lover of RPGs, so Genshin Impact was my go-to mobile game this year.
I don't consider that a mobile game, but let's
Those
go!
of you who follow us know that the
Genshin
New York Video
Impact
Game
hype.
Critics Circle
Let's go.
is all about
Shouts to
gaming
Reggie.
that
Reggie got
from
that taste.
communities,
Reggie
firms,
got that
Lower East
Ming.
Side, and
Oh
elsewhere.
yeah, let's go.
So please think about giving us a few bucks during the show at the link below. Our most senior interns have stayed with us for years now, from high school into college. They have been given opportunities such as scholarships, mentoring with Reggie.
You're doing great.
inside
Nice,
of game
Aku. I've
events,
been doing all right.
and
I'm doing all right,
meetings
just
with
hanging out.
legends
I'm glad
of
you're
the day
doing
of
great, though,
GI.
man.
Here is our awesome senior intern, Ronald Gordon, with the A-Train Award for Best Mobile Game.
This one says your reaction to mobile
2020
games is
has been a
perfect.
definite
Yo,
roller
I
coaster
need a
of
rewind for that.
trials, tribulations, and all sorts of stress. And I know now more than ever what we need the most is a good shot of cheer and joy. The New York Game Awards has always been something to give.
Yeah,
you
they said,
that
let's
same
go,
cheer.
Reggie.
And I know we can't be face to face in this moment, but we can at least enjoy it for what we have here. I know in the recent months, our mobile phones have become a biggest part of our lives, and they've been the driving factor in what keeps us sane while we stay indoors and stay safe. And I know now more than ever, we need a good mobile game to play on these things. So, today I will be announcing the A-Train Award for Best Mobile.
Don't be Among Us. Don't be Among Us. Don't be Among Us. I love Among Us, but that's from
The nominees
2018.
are
Don't be Among Us. Don't be Among
Round
Us.
Guard,
Don't be Among Us. Don't be Among Us.
Necro Barista,
Don't be Among Us. Don't be Among Us.
Freaks,
What are these games?
Little Orpheus,
I think I've heard of Little Orpheus, but I haven't heard of a single one of these games.
Good Sudoku, Genshin Impact,
There we go. There we go. That's what I want to hear. Genshin Impact. Let's go.
Wide Open Big Jacket,
All right. Nice. Let's go. Genshin Impact.
and the
Good.
winner is
No Among Us. Let's go.
Genshin Impact.
After multiple attempts,
Let's
we couldn't
fucking
get in
go.
touch with the Genshin Impact
Let's fucking go.
to accept this award.
We'll keep trying, though. Congrats on your win. and
They
I
can't
really
even get
enjoyed
in touch with them. What?
And now,
Oh
here's a
my
message
god.
from a previous
That's
Circle
wild.
Legend winner.
That's wild.
The great Richard Garriott, astronaut.
They can't even get in touch with MiHoYo for the
creator
award.
of the iconic
That's
Ultimate.
a little wild.
Greetings, fellow video gamers. I know that you know that the video game industry is now bigger than all other creative media combined. And that's not just economically, but also in social impact. We in the industry have an opportunity, if not a responsibility, to shepherd this art form into a powerful force that transcends entertainment and also provides meaning for our players, just as other art forms before us have done. How we
Auron says, I'm
reflect
still
on our
waiting for the
work,
Switch
how
version.
we
Auron,
celebrate
I
our
promise you to
achievements, how we
stop.
pass on what each generation has learned
It's not
is
coming to
critical the
Switch.
future.
It's I'm
The
telling
New
you
York Video
this.
Game
There,
Critics
it's
Circle
not.
is leading the way
It's
into a
not.
bright
It's not like Fall Guys
future.
that is eventually coming to Switch. Genshin Impact is not coming to Switch, Auron. Just get it on PC. Do yourself a
While I
favor, bro.
myself am a Legend awardee, what I found at the New York Video Game Critics Circle is a diverse and talented next generation, which is already well on the path to leading us into a bright future. I hope you will join me.
I
in
didn't know the
support of
bright
work
future was
of the
Wii
New York
Switches.
Video Game Critics Circle.
Richard, thanks so much for the inspiring words. We continue to work hard trying to give back to our community.
Yeah, and he got an Apple II in the back. Yeah.
His awesome wife Libby, who's
Aku
worked
says
at
it should
AOL
come to
and
Switch. To
Nickelodeon,
copy that.
have been with us
Well,
since the
I made a
first
first
release
impressions
on
video of it,
YouTube
and
in
there's
New York 10 years ago.
what is inspired
So
by
it's
Breath of the
got
Wild
time.
is the world
Dan and Libby were
layouts,
so
like
into
how
their
that kind of
future
stuff is
world that
designed.
they brought their
Yeah,
newborn baby
but like when
with
it comes
them
to the
theater.
characters and the story
So
and
here are Dan,
gameplay,
Libby, and Scott
it's actually
with
its
the
own
Central
thing.
Park
But
Children's
world
Zoo
design
Award
and
for Best Kids
platforming, that's
So we're here
100%
talking about
agreed.
kids
I'm
games.
I agree on that,
2020's
Aku, for sure.
babysitter. Scott, what do your kids play? my kids are playing everything that they can do to get together with their friends. So every part of the house has become a play area to connect. Fortnite, Roblox, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Roblox.
Seven says, for real, I'm finding the show entertaining for the lulz. I think most people are. Let's see.
And whatever other games they happen to be discovering, and then back to those games to both friends. And D&D on Roll20.
A lot of people are laughing and saying Kaldheim.
The year that parents.
Everyone's asking for Kaldheim. I know someone in the chat mentioned it earlier.
And we have an excuse this year, which I like. So the nominees for the Best Kids Game are...
Best Kids Game. Better be Animal Crossing.
Dreams.
Dreams is not for kids. Kids are not smart enough to make something in that game.
Crossing
I
New
couldn't even
Horizons.
make my Def Jam game. Please, let Animal Crossing win
Moving
this.
out.
And yo, if you guys haven't already, please retweet the stream. The link's in the chat. 18 concurrent viewers, 1 like away from 40 like hype. Let's go. Let's get that 40 like hype going.
Drake Hollow. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Astro's Playroom.
And the winner is...
Animal
Crossing
New Horizons.
Let's be honest, guys. They're doing all right with the awards at the moment, though. I'm knocking on wood, but they're doing all right with the awards. And yeah, some dude. I heard a lot of good things about Moving Out. I wouldn't have been surprised at that one. But yo, we hit 40 like hype. Hashtag 40 like hype in the chat. Shouts to everyone who's here. Anthony Moon, Jumpmon, Dear Wilson, Some Dude, Decepticon, Figure Drawing, Aku. Everyone coming through. Let's go. Figure Drawing says, justice. Jumpmon says, yes. Anthony Moon, let's go. And yeah, Decepticon, Moving Out got a very overcooked kind of vibe.
Since Animal Crossing New Horizons launched last March, we've seen people all around the world having fun and endlessly entertaining. I've traveled to countless islands.
Yo, I like these guys, Link and Zelda statues in the background. Those are some pretty nice statues. They're Twilight Princess Link and Zelda statues.
The development team is still working on future updates, of course, so players will be able to continue.
Somebody says, I'm keeping it a buck. Animal Crossing put me to sleep 10 hours in. Just not a game for me. See, that's the issue, some dude. The first 10 hours are a slog. They are. But once you get through that first 10 hours and play with friends, it's a no-brainer.
I still make time to play it every day. Sometimes to the consternation of my wife, Stacy.
It really was such a phenomenon. A welcoming
Reggie
world
plays
that
Animal Crossing so much, his
something
mom
important
has
to us
his wife has to
beyond
tell him
it.
to stop. His
Next
wife's
up,
like, relax on the
message
Animal
from
Crossing. We gotta go to bed.
Evan and I co-founded the New York Video Game Critics Circle along with Andrew Yoon on the Lower East Side 10 years ago. Now Evan's a writer on the blockbuster PlayStation 5.
Shout out to Jakin. Welcome to the stream, yo. How you been, bro?
Hi, everyone.
Great to see you, Jakin. 100%
Seven
clicking the
Narcissus.
build.
I'm recording this.
And thanks says, this has been around for a
Texas,
decade and it's relevant.
which
It
is
was
not
relevant
new.
last year too, and the year before that. Just
but I did get
most
my
people like in the community, like that do live streams, reaction streams. They
only
don't
place I
care.
ever lived
I
up
care
until,
though.
a
It's
couple
New
years ago
York,
when I
so
moved here.
of course I'm gonna care.
And I miss it terribly. And I miss organizations like the Critics Circle. You know, I was there when this all started, and it was basically kind of like a loose confederation of people who wrote about the business of video games and the craft of video games. Deciding to form this organization, and one of the things I love
it did go
about
downhill for me
is
too,
it
but
is
that was
so
around
New York
when the
in
egg
its
thing
kind of
started with
beginnings.
the eggs.
It's very much a do-it-yourself,
getting downhill from that point.
grassroots organization, and I'll never forget the first Critics Award, like showing up.
Thank you, Aku, with the
all
hashtag
dressed
40 like
up
hype,
and,
bro.
You know, kind of wondering if anybody would come, but then being blown away that people did show up and have continued to show up. And you know, you get game developers and people from within the medium flying from all across the world to be part of this and to, you know, recognize to acknowledge the recognition.
Ninja Game says, I just don't like how wordy Animal Crossing is. It seems like everything takes 5 text boxes longer than it should.
Kind of,
I can understand that too. There is a lot of text boxes that pop
some of the
up.
work
Pretty
that
similar
the
to
Critics Circle
Fire
is doing
Emblem
now,
3 Houses.
with the
That
mentoring
was
and,
enough. I need to
teaching
pause
young
this real
people.
quick. I want you guys to go check out Nindy Gamer's YouTube channel, and I want you guys to subscribe to him. He dropped a really good video, a really in-depth, hour-long Fire Emblem 3 Houses video with a lot of points that, like, I agree on. Like, I still personally like Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but, like, there's some things that Nindy Gamer did mention his video in deep detail, and so true. I recommend you guys check out his recent video on Fire in Three Houses. It's a really good video, and definitely check out his channel too.
About the craft of writing, the craft of criticism, and
for best remake.
Best
Now, at
remake.
Nintendo,
Ooh, they're
we
making a
found
category
that
for
when
best
developers
remake?
Decided to make a remake
I
of
hope.
an old gem, often a brand new look would inspire a whole new generation of fans.
Yeah, everyone click Nindy Gamer's link and check his channel out. He's a really dope dude, and he's got great content. A lot of new stuff to come
allows
too.
us to see the story and characters in a whole new light. Now, presenting the Freedom Tower Award for Best Remake are two delightful people. Here's Sumit Sarkar from Polygon. And
I
Sarah
think
Clements from
Xenoblade's gonna
Unreal.
be in this Aku.
The video
I think
game
it's
industry
possible.
is always happy to trade on nostalgia and sell our childhoods back to us. But honestly, this time around, we're happy to embrace it.
2020 was a year we all wanted to forget while we were actively living
Resident
through
Evil
it.
3 is gonna probably
so it's
be here,
fitting
too,
that some of the
for
best
this
games of the
category.
year were remakes.
Publishers reached deep into their back catalogs, some going
Nightshade
more than
says,
2
so the
decades
following
into the
month
past.
left my ass off. I
Find
actually did it.
classics to
Oh,
revive,
Nightshade,
and
I
to
still
give us a reason
played
to talk
Animal
about the
Crossing
good
every
old
now
days
and then,
from,
but like, I
well,
got burned
20
out
year before
right
this
after the Egg Day thing, because Egg Day was
These
already a
6
pain.
unforgettable
Oof.
games have stood the test of time. And thanks to their terrific 2020 remakes, they'll be newly accessible and relevant for a new generation of fans.
The nominees for the Freedom Tower Award for Best Remake are
Final Fantasy VII Remake. We all know.
Black Mesa,
Demon Souls,
Demon Souls, of course. That I don't know why I forgot about it. It's probably because I haven't played it, because I don't
Final
have a PS5.
Fantasy VII Remake,
I hope Final Fantasy VII Remake wins this.
Mr. Driller, Drillland,
You really putting that up against fucking Final Fantasy
Resident
VII
Evil
Remake?
3,
What?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and
That's a good remake too. We're gonna be streaming that next Tuesday, by the way. Multiplayer. Make sure you guys
And the
got
winner
that.
is-
No Xenoblade. Xenoblade got snubbed again.
Final
But-
Fantasy VII Remake,
That's a victory worth having. Final Fantasy VII Remake deserves it, even though it's not a real remake. So it's like it doesn't really deserve it, but like
皆さんこんにちは。
it is one of the best
ファイナ
games
ル
that
ファン
was
タジー
there.
7リメイクの
So
プロデューサーを務めております。
That's good, at
スクエアエニッ
least.
クスの北瀬義則です。この度はベストリメイクアワードという、素晴らしい賞をいただきまして大変光栄に思っております。ニューヨークビデオゲームクリティクスサークルの皆様、並びにファイナルファンタジー7
Yeah,
リメイク
jump on. A lot of
をサポートしてくださるファンの
the games
皆
that
様
are
に
kind of
改めて
most deserving
感
or
謝を申し上げたい
one of the
と思
better
います
ones deserve it. And yeah, more of a reboot. Yeah, for sure. 7 Remake is definitely more like
ファイナ
that.
ルファンタジー7は発売されたわけですけども、当時我々ね、全く新しいゲームを作ってやろうという意気込みで制作していたわけですけれども、24年経った今、今作リメイクが発売されて、それとね当時と同じ驚きをね
Shout out to Beast Boy saying, yeah, boy. Hell yeah, bro. How you been, yo? Welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone who's here, yo. You guys are
最後ですね、
awesome.
開発チームを代表いたしましてですね、
And Oren says, what did it for me was the inability to transfer my save to another Switch. Yeah, man. It took him like 8 months to make that little save thing that you download off the eShop. And some dude says, I'm cool with text-heavy games, but if it's not a game that's pre-PS2 voice acting, it's kind of a must for me, especially in JRPGs, visual novels. Animal Crossing definitely has tons of text. It does have a lot. And Indie Gamer says, if I turn stuff in the museum, don't see why turning files to assessment requires 2 different actions. This clicking re-explains the museum works. Oh, that's the worst. I agree, Indie Gamer, for sure.
Gaming has and always will be a way to escape the humdrums of everyday life. And now that we've been stuck in our houses for the past 9 months,
Yo, smash that like button, everyone. Share the stream. Retweets appreciated. Let's go.
anywhere than these 4 walls, even a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Okay, maybe not that.
Thankfully, at a time when we can barely remember the real world, this year's nominees for Best World delivered some truly spectacular sights and set pieces.
Best World
Plenty of
Award.
oohs and
That's
ahs,
pretty
maybe some
unique.
oh-nos along the way.
Ghost of Tsushima better
2020,
be
who
here.
knew seeing your own house from an airplane could be so exciting.
Ranges, stumbling upon a darkened glade where the old gods still reign, or hacking and slashing your way through the Elysium fields. These game worlds captured the imagination with their breadth of scope.
Elysium. I heard Elysium. So they're talking about. She's talking about Hades though. She's not talking about Xenoblade, because that's Xenoblade 2 with Elysium. Best world. So we'll say world design.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Let's fucking go. This better win. I swear, this better win.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Fuck out of here, Assassin's Creed. You don't deserve it. Your game's broken. Lags all the
Final
time.
Fantasy VII Remake.
Nah, you already got an award, Final Fantasy VII Remake. You don't need another one.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I really want to try this game, but I'm not sure if I can play it.
Hades.
I hope Hades doesn't win Best World.
Umurangi Generation.
What the hell is this?
Demon Souls.
What the hell is Umurangi? I never even heard of that.
2077.
Don't.
PC.
Don't. Cyberpunk's like a broken map.
And the winner
Don't do
is
it. Please, Ghost of Tsushima, please.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Every award's been a hit. Every single one's been a hit. This is how you do an award show, Jeff Keighley. Actual awards.
So much to us.
Actual
In fact,
awards.
the way that we think
Let's
about
go.
recreating Tsushima
Let's
here
hit
when we
45
first
likes.
started
Let's
was
go.
kind of like, how can we use it as a time machine to recreate feudal Japan and transport you to this time and place? And really and truly, to pull that off, it required every single member from Sucker Punch and everyone that contributed on this project at our team to really give it their all, and you really did just that. So
They literally went into the history books to create the Islands of Tsushima and Ghost of Tsushima, man. And we're streaming that
We
Thursday,
also had to
I
think
believe.
expansively about what it is to make games and who you need in order to pull this game off. We need to see new people in. So thank you to our colleagues at Sony Japan.
Yeah, Nightshade,
for
like,
everything that you've done.
once they
to
went
get
into
us
the
from very
awards,
beginning all the way to the very end of this
they're doing what they should. A dope game award show,
Honestly,
man.
Thank you to
Sick.
all of our consultants who, frankly, were teachers.
Someone says it's a
all
game
throughout this
done
project,
by a
all
dude
small
I watched
decisions
named Thor High Heels about taking pics, and it's super strange, but like in a weird good way. Also, it's like made by like an indie developer.
Folks,
Like I never heard
for
of
many
it.
years
So
now,
that's crazy.
Sony has understood what we at the Circle
I'll look
want
into
to
it,
do
man.
to help high school students. In fact,
Yeah,
they've
John,
joined us
thank
to mentor
gosh.
students during our classes.
Oh my god.
Now, here's some wisdom from Hermann Hulst, the co-founder of Guerrilla Games and Sony's president for Worldwide Studios.
Hello everyone from here in Amsterdam. I'm sorry I can't be with you all right now. I'm a big fan of the Critics Circle. I'm a big fan of what it stands for. At their best, I think games should be able to tell us stories that make us feel connected and that provide experiences for us to enjoy alongside others. But you know, like any art form, games are better when varied voices and varied points of view can contribute and can create freely. We need
Yeah,
more
figure drawing
diverse
is nice to see Ghost win, and Ace coming through with the hype emotes. Let's go.
different races, nationalities.
And Tamaraku with the cyberpunk and fuck off.
Last year showed us maybe more than ever how important
Shouts out to 20 concurrent viewers. Let's hit 45 likes. Let's go. Smash that like button.
Circle does to connect with less fortunate community members using games, I think is really, really important.
I may download Apex again on Switch. I may, as long as it's not more than 20 gigabytes. Yo, Decepticon, I played Pathfinder 2. That was like the only character I played. Oh man.
Thanks so much, Herman. We look forward to seeing the next releases for PlayStation.
Cyberpunk should
including
win most
Guerrilla's
underwhelming game of
Horizon Forbidden
2020.
West.
Oof. Definitely
Last
seems.
year,
No,
Wizards
Paper
of
Mario
the Coast
Origami
became a
King.
major
That
donor,
game is more
helping the
underwhelming
Circle expand
than Cyberpunk. For me.
Thankfully, they're back this year to help us out. Take a look at what's in store this year for the publisher
Oh, it's a
Dungeons &
story.
Dragons and
Sleep.
Magic the Gathering.
What about Magic the Gathering? I think this is the mobile game, Magic the Gathering, they're talking about right here. I'm like 90% positive. And this is just a cinematic cutscene, by the way. This is not gameplay. It should say it on the bottom of the screen, this is not gameplay, because it's not. This is 100% not gameplay. It's for a card game on mobile. So I just want to make sure you guys understand this before we get any further. It'd be cool if they did like a regular Magic the Gathering game like that looks like this with action combat. That would be cool conceptually, but this is literally like the card game just on mobile. Not to burst anyone's bubbles, just want to make sure you clarify. There's Kaldheim. That's what everyone's been waiting for.
Wow. A lot of good stuff indeed from an iconic publisher. You know, indie games have always meant a lot.
That'd be dope.
I love the innovation indie.
Oh, it's not
developers
even
bring to
on the
world of
mobile
video
yet?
games.
Oh,
From some of
damn.
the smallest
I didn't know that,
indie
Battle
developers
Grizz.
have pretty big ideas.
They've meant a lot.
I
to
was
us
pretty sure that they
too,
already had
because
the
the
mobile
circle
app for that
itself
already. Like,
is pretty indie in
today.
spirit. We started
Pretty sure
out
they
with
did.
300 viewers online, and we've seen as many as 400,000 watching. Still, that's way indie when you compare it to the Game Awards. Now, to present the Off-Broadway Award for Best Indie, here's our Roundup columnist, Matt Girardi.
Yeah, if there was like an actual action adventure Magic the Gathering, I would probably be more interested in that.
2020 was a bad year for.
And Shocking says
pretty much
gameplay's probably
everything.
yeah.
Amid all the adversity, independent game creators still came out.
You
of
took a
Earth
break
with
from Rogue?
staggering
Oh, damn,
number of
Nightshade.
innovative,
I haven't played that in
meaningful,
forever.
and altogether great games.
Absolutely. It's not an exaggeration to say
It launches
this was our
Thursday
most
as a beta.
competitive
Oh,
category
dope. I'm
among
surprised it
this
didn't
year's
say it on
awards.
screen. It should have
Each
said
of the
that,
games
so
made
people
it
could
to
check
our
it out.
Final list of nominees easily could have run away with the prize in any of our 9 previous award shows.
But that this group of games came out in 2020 is also a part of what makes them so special. This year's nominees are a collection of works that are about community, escape, patience, death, and living through the end of the world.
In other words, these are the games that reflected so much of what so many of us were
Agreed,
feeling
some
and
dude.
thinking
Dissidia
about
should be on
2020.
Switch, but the fact it isn't,
Whether
it's
they were
kind of
telling
really
poignant
disappointing.
stories about saying
Dissidia
goodbye
should
to
be on
friends
Switch.
you used to see all the time.
Or just making us fall
And
on our asses
Dank, the
over
best way to play Yu-Gi-Oh is Dueling Book.
This year's
I tell everyone
nominees
about it.
for best indie game are
I want to stream it sometime. Haven't streamed it. But yeah, just Dueling
Ori
Book.
and the Will of the Wisps,
I didn't hear a category. What category?
The Longing, Patience,
But yeah, Dueling Book's the wave.
Hades, Fall Guys, Spiritfarer,
Like,
Paradise Killer,
I'll wait till they announce the winner real quick for this category.
Umurangi,
I've heard things about Paradise Killer though, so I've seen it before.
And the winner
Best indie
is-
game, obviously. What one?
Hades.
Obviously, Hades is gonna win Best Indie Game. What am I thinking?
Thank you so much to the New York Video
God.
Game Critics Circle. This is
Yo,
an incredible
5
day
for
us,
5 though. They're
especially
doing
for
great.
having been involved
And yeah,
since the
Hades
beginning
is one of the best
of the
indie games of
Critics Circle, and
2020 for
after that,
sure.
I've all been
Oh,
involved in some way,
this
so
is the
it's
voice
been
actor
really
of
fun to see you guys grow
the actual
over the
character
years.
Hades and many other characters. Logan Cunningham right here. He's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a pretty it's an interesting narrative. Having
Legacy to the Duelist is all right,
to now
Ace.
be here,
It's not.
it's
It's
a really interesting feeling.
I have it on Switch, but that's not the way to play. No one should be playing Yu-Gi-Oh with Legacy to the Duelist.
It's really nice to feel like a kinship with you.
After this segment, I'll show why. But
The same span of years, so it makes it extra special. Thank you.
Now, here's a memory from Jill Sharp.
we're just gonna pause real quick for just 10 seconds. There's something called Dueling Book. You go and play Yu-Gi-Oh here. You can literally construct any deck you want. I literally have a dozen of different decks. Like, I literally mean a dozen. Like, I have all these decks that I've built. You can build any deck that you want. Type it here, you can make it. It's a free thing. Just play on that. That's where everyone plays.
The first of our interns.
Don't buy Legacy to Duelist. I literally bought it as a collector's item when I bought it a few years ago.
Everyone, my name is Jill Shar.
And also because Ethan R back then wanted me to review it too, so I did.
Until 2015, when I moved to Seattle, Washington, to work as a narrative designer and writer for Bungie's sci-fi shooter game Destiny. Now I'm the lead writer on an unannounced project at Harebrained Schemes, the studio behind BattleTech and Shadowrun Returns. I'm so grateful to have been a part of the circle and to have gotten to meet so many wonderful, smart, creative people, like Stu Horvath, whose publication Unwinnable I am so proud to have written
Nice,
for.
it says LLC
and
put
Jorge
this on
Jimenez, a
Switch.
great writer and podcaster,
Dueling
and
Book.
a wonderful friend.
If the Switch had a
And Victor
browser
Calianis, who
function,
tragically can't
you could
tell the
play it
difference between
on
an
there.
Octorok and a tentacle.
You could play it on the Wii U
And the
browser.
last person I want to mention, of course, is Cherie Smith, who I knew before the circle, and in my career as a journalist, she was a mentor as well as a friend. Thank you, Cherie. Happy New York Video Games Awards, everyone.
Thank you, Jill. Superb writing isn't talked about enough in the world.
Oh,
of video games.
See, this is where they're gonna give it to Last of Us. We know it. We feel it. I feel it in my gut.
In the history book,
They got 5 awards right back to back to back with some great games, but to talk about writing and narrative, I know that they're gonna fucking say Last of Us too. We all know it. Yo, let's hit 45 likes. 2 likes away. Smash that like button. Let's go. Someone says, yo, he wants to donate a copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. Damn, things cost an arm and a leg. I can show you where to get the MUs for it.
And Felicia Miranda from IGN.
Oh.
Great writing in video games can turn a good experience.
Great writing,
into
best
an
narrative.
unforgettable one. And this year, there was
Oof.
no shortage of well-written characters with captivating experiences to jump into.
We'll see how this goes.
In a year where dozens of incredibly inventive games are vying for our attention, it's the ones with the compelling tale that truly catapult to the top.
Games with narratives about perseverance, family dynamics, revenge, leaving one's mark on the world, those are the games I'm certain we'll be talking about for many years to come. But today, we're not here to gush about all the amazing stories we got to play this year. We're here to honor the games that moved us the most. Here are the nominees for the Hermann Melville Award for Best Writing.
Let's see who wins Best Writing. Shout out to the 20 concurrent viewers. It's gonna be Last of
Part
Us
2.
2. It's gonna be Last of Us Part 2. My God.
One more time. I'm gone.
If found. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Please.
I was on a
The
mountain.
show's been going great.
violent blizzard,
Don't
climbing
do it.
toward the summit,
Don't give it to
following
Last of
a
Us
wolf.
2.
was
Don't
the
do it.
strongest
Give it to
ever.
Hades. Hades at least has a great story while being a roguelike, and it makes sense. Please. Give it to Hades.
Spider-Man.
Give it to Spider-Man Miles Morales. Don't. It's in New York. Come on. Spider-Man Miles Morales needs to have an advantage on that. Come on.
Cyberpunk
Like what you
2077.
see?
It's not gonna be Cyberpunk. There's
I
no
didn't,
way.
Rest assured.
How about this? If Spider-Man Miles Morales wins,
Treachery.
I'm gonna stream that later this weekend if I can.
And the winner is...
Or Hades.
Hades.
I'm glad Hades beat Last of Us 2. This is a word show. Hitting them hits. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, thanks so much to the judges of the New York Video Game
This
Critics
is what I
Circle
like
for
to
honoring
see.
the writing in Hades for
Good
this
games
award.
winning awards
It
that
really
they
means a lot.
deserve. Let's
we
go.
set out to make a game in a genre not
And yo, we
typically
had
known for
43
its
likes, but someone
storytelling, in part for that
removed
very
their
fact.
like. So
We
if
figured
you
that
guys haven't already
through
smashed that
getting
like
to know
button,
this
let's go.
big, cast of characters that we created, players could come away from the experience with a sense of warmth and optimism despite the kind of grim trappings of Hades. I'm so grateful to work at a studio that even bothers to put the time into something like this and to put the faith in someone like me to do this job. So to my longtime colleagues, thank
Exactly,
you so
everyone.
much. And to
Yes,
our
let's
amazing
go.
voice
Now this
cast.
is better than the Game Awards.
And our
Facts,
quality
jump
assurance
on.
team, thank you
It's
as
an
well for
actual
making
Game Awards show. They're
Last year, I joined
going
the
over
New York Video Game
games,
Critics Circle.
giving out awards to the
I was
games that
born in the
deserve them.
Bronx, where the
It's
circle
awesome.
does much of its mentoring.
Yeah, Deception. They
I find
actually
giving
know
back
good
to young
games.
people as
They
rewarding
do.
as
They
the
do.
students do when they hear that. If they challenge themselves and persevere, they could
Shout out
be as
to Angel Page
successful
with the
as
one man Angel Reed.
The
What's
Circle
up?
works with a number of partners, and there's
Don't forget to
Harold
smash
with
that like
shout-outs
button,
to
Angel Page.
those
How you
who
been?
Have helped us, and who we've helped.
Thanks, Reggie, for speaking to our students and for helping to get the word out about the New York Video Game Critics Circle. You've been an incredible help behind the scenes, too, as we grow.
You know, you're most welcome, Harold, but there are many more people to thank.
Reggie, there really are. When I began the New York Video Game Critics Circle, we advocated for ourselves because we were being given short shrift by the game companies on the West Coast. Within a couple of years, that mission was complete. And we pivoted to helping
Or I'm
underserved
with the
students in the Bronx
hashtag
where
Trash
they
Gang
sought.
raid.
We also mentored
Oh
older
my
adults,
god.
and
Where's
we
Trash Gang? Where's the Trash Gang at?
participated
I just see you, bro.
thousands of students
There's me, of course, too,
at the
but.
New York Public Library, the American Museum of Natural History, and at numerous summer events outdoors. We hold panels on games history and journalism, give scholarships, and offered paid internships. So we want to thank our nonprofit partners, Bronxworks, Gateway Housing, the Henry Street Settlement, and the Dreamyard Project. In fact, were the longest partner the Dream Yard
Oh,
has
this is
ever
being
had.
trash. And
I
then
want to
Dank
thank our
says
donors,
hashtag trash gang, right?
GenVid and Wizards of the Coast, who came through big time this year.
Thanks,
Sony,
instead of John coming through with the
Santos,
hype
from day
emos
one.
and Tarkus says,
Jen,
thank
Karen,
God.
and Melissa there have always been there for us. Thanks also to Nintendo, Microsoft, MSK, Ubisoft, Devolver Digital, Bethesda Softworks, YouTube, Twitch, Avalanche, NPD, and Mythical Games, along with Catherine and Jeffrey Soros for their kind donations. We challenge all the companies we contact not to ignore us, but to help in some way, using the power of video games to help young people develop communication and thinking capabilities is always a worthy cause. And then there's the circle. The brilliant Professor Helen Pfeffer has helped mentor students and carefully edit their stories from day one. John Azalona, Victor Kalagianis, and George Jimenez worked incredibly hard as our awesome.
Yo, I gotta be honest, the way the awards been going great. But I feel a type of way about MiHoYo not responding back to the New York Video Game Critics Circle after they gave them the award for best mobile game.
So does Whitney
Like,
Mears, who heads up our social media.
like they're just asking for just
Delaquanti,
respond back and stuff. So like they just want a little response back and like maybe just some help with what they're doing. They're a good cause. So like I do feel a little salty about MiHoYo not responding back. But
And finally, our senior interns,
oh, it's only
Ari
Japan,
Rentz,
Nightshade?
Isaac Espinoza,
About that?
Donald
I
Gordon,
didn't know it was
get
only
better and
Japan
better.
that
They're always a joy to
got that special Switch.
In fact, so are all the students you would mentor. This year, we began teaching at the Bronx Works network of shelters. One student wrote, "I want to be like Pikachu because he's cute and cuddly, and I know no one will ever see me that way." I want to make this pledge to all of the students we work with. We see you as our stars, not Grammy winners or Oscar winners, or even the New York Game Award winners whose games we love. You are our
Damn,
stars.
Nightshade, that's
We're
crazy.
here to help you. All you need to do is reach
I
out
wish it
to
was a
your
worldwide
communities.
one.
That's our pledge. The circle will be there.
Yeah, Japan only thing says got import. Damn,
Well said,
that's whack.
At my first interaction with students mentored by the Critics Circle, I was moved. Being born in the Bronx. I
Yeah,
could have
Jake,
been
and
one of them.
a new
Looking
Monster
for a
Hunter
way to
Rise
learn new
Switch,
skills
Japan import
and
only.
develop my
I know Aaron, you're thinking of getting it, right,
Now
bro?
It's our responsibility to coach.
Probably
encourage
play
them
Asia.
to
Yeah,
achieve
Nightshade.
Their dreams.
It's probably the best way to get it.
Last month during a video call, a student from Bronxworks asked, "Will you come visit us, Reggie?" I replied, "Of course, once the pandemic is over." He said, "But we're in a shelter. It's a shelter." "It doesn't matter where you are," I said. I assured him that I would be there, and it's important for me, for all of us, to give back.
Thanks so much, Reggie.
Hell yeah,
We
Aaron,
have
that's
to
dope.
announce a new game
I know you'll like it,
narrative
man.
and review
And yeah,
writing
Jake, and check it out. It's one of the
in
sickest new
partnership with
Switches
Games
with
for
a dope dock too.
It will be for underserved students in New York, Los Angeles, Detroit, and nationwide. We'll have more details soon.
You know, that's great, Harold. Going nationwide is definitely something to look forward to in this year. And you can help us give back too by clicking on the link below and kicking in a few bucks.
Yep.
No amount.
You just
is too
Googled it?
small
Yeah,
or
it's
too
so sick. It's got the
Now,
sick
this is our
design.
most
It's
beloved
insanely
ongoing
awesome.
Segment. It's created by
Definitely
last
pretty
year's
cool, yo.
host and Emmy winner Devin Delaquanti from The Daily Show. Here's Devin's in memoriam video.
Oh yeah, those gold amiibos from Monster Hunter? Yeah. Never gonna see that ever again, yo. Like any of them. These guys aren't dead. Oh. I guess Miles Morales did just die. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Link, Hyrule Warrior. Oh shit. Link just got smacked. By the Great Fairy.
He just killed Abby. Alyssa streamer pro skater. Oh, cyberpunk glitches. Let's see. Oh, more cyberpunk. He's flying. Oh, he's in a building. Oh, he's dead. Oh, more cyberpunk. Oh, shit. Any more? Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, God. Oh. Dude, this is hilarious. Shout out to Rax the Great. Welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. They just did a funny in memoriam segment for gaming in 2020, just like for puns and jokes. Oh my god. That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. Devin's a genius.
He really is. I'll be watching that video over and over again. Especially
That was funny. That was funny. If you guys enjoyed the stream, smash that like button. This is the New York Game Awards 10th annual edition. Let's go.
Is its yearly Knickerbocker Award for Best Games Journalism.
The game, yeah, half of it was Cyberpunk.
Scores of the year's
Some dude
best
says,
stories
bro.
to come up with a short list
Yeah,
for
that was
Circle members
great.
to vote
Oh
on.
god.
Here's Nick Capizzoli, the Circle's
Akusa's
journalism
ouch.
chair, to
Yeah.
present the nominees.
Oh, some of those are
Video
crazy.
games.
Oh,
They're not
yo,
just
shouts to
passive
everyone who's here. You guys are
I think
amazing,
it was
yo.
Tim Rogers who said that. We often hear about how video games have become the dominant art form of the modern era.
The card did 4 flips. Yeah, 4 times 4 flips,
Some of those
Anthony.
financially successful entertainment products of human history. Big enough to dwarf theater.
So glad you
reading,
guys all
and
here,
Marvel
yo.
Cinematic
Thank you.
Universe. When people are trying to convince a skeptic about the merit of playing video games, and by extension the merit of covering video games, those are the figures they'll often point to. Take those big numbers too much to heart, though, and you'll end up at something that we call video game exceptionalism. The idea that video games are a better art by virtue of their newness or their popularity. Video games are not a better art than these mediums. It's true that they are frequently more than them. Bigger, faster, longer running, more expensive to produce, and as a consequence of that, more risk-averse.
Right, this feels
More
good to see some
grueling on the
familiar
developers over the long
faces.
hauls of
Yeah, hell yeah, yo. We got a real genuine tight-knit
If we as
community
journalists
here,
could solve the
so
problems of the
we'll
industry,
always
the
be
art
all here together
facing
and
this
chilling,
sheer of
hanging
scale,
out,
well,
which
that'd
is
be
always
proof positive
great.
that media journalists at large can help solve them too.
And yo, Rax, I hope you've been
It was with
doing
that
good,
hope that I
man.
posed an award for
Great to
game
see you,
journalism
bro.
to the Critics Circle 6 years ago. Exceptionalism is even written into this award. The abstract that I originally wrote for Herald reads, as an organization of professional games journalists and critics, we're uniquely positioned to offer an award for exceptional games journalism. The truth is that exceptionalism in games journalism isn't actually that exceptional. We're celebrating these select nominees tonight. but
Yeah,
many
and
of
to
us
page the
are- on
rage
behalf
quit
of the
part at
Critics
the
Circle, I
end.
wanna
That
thank
part
all the
was
journalists and
great
critics out there
too.
for
Oh
their
my
work in this
god.
difficult
And some just
time.
says this part alone makes the show worth it.
That said,
Yeah, but
nominees
let's
for
be
2020
honest though,
Games
some
Journalism
dude,
Award
they've been right about a lot of the awards, and they've done some good job with that. Some good jobs with the award winners. Best games journalism though, I'm not sure about this
Myers.
category because this is not about a game. So,
Jason Schreier,
Jason Schreier, just give it to Jason Schreier.
Nicole Carpenter,
Just give it to him.
Emmanuel Mayberg,
Wario 64, Nebellion.
Ariel Evans,
I was hoping for that.
Kazuma Hashimoto, Zoyander Street,
Jumbo, what do you miss? Not much. There's just a hilarious montage you may have missed. It was pretty hilarious.
Jason Schreier,
Yo, everyone is winning the awards they deserve. Let's go. Let's go.
I really appreciate it. So many people to thank. Thank you to everyone
Literally
out there who's
everyone
been
is winning what they
supporting my work.
deserve,
Thank you
which
to
is
my
awesome.
Former team at Kotaku, including my editor Stephen Totillo. If you've read something on the internet and it was any good, that's probably because of an editor. Thank you to my current team at Bloomberg News, the whole tech team here.
Been hanging in there as best I can with everything going on, but I'll be alright. Yo, Rax, I'm in that same exact mind space, yo, literally. Same exact life space also, man. So I feel you, Rax. I feel you, bro.
To push for change, to fight for better work conditions. None of this would be possible without the people speaking out and telling their stories. So thank you most of all to them. And thanks, everybody.
Congratulations! What an important year it was for journalists.
Yeah, and Jason did expose a
And
lot
that
of the
includes
hypocrisy of
best game
Cyberpunk.
journalists who continue to report and write about the good.
I'm still
and
surprised
the
that
bad
Wong Ye
of the
still
video game
promotes Cyberpunk. It's crazy.
Now, here's the absolutely
yeah, War 64 the
brilliant
GOAT.
Saturday Night Live guitarist Matty Rice to sing 2 songs from games nominated in our Tin Pan Alley Award for Best Music in a Game.
More
Take it away,
diverse list for
Matty.
writers next year. It shows the publication still have a lot to work
Thanks
to do.
for having me again. and
Yeah.
Congratulations to
But
the
Angel
circle
Page, they have
on
done
the
a great
10th
job with
annual New York
the
Game
actual
Awards.
Game Awards, though, like awards for
I'm gonna
games.
start with my take on an old folk song that was used in the ending credits of The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, it's just Jason still a clown though. He's definitely a way better writer than everyone else they showed though in that list.
Wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe.
Well, Angel, I wouldn't know that. He hasn't blocked me.
Illness, toil, or danger.
You know what? We're probably getting copywritten on Twitch as this plays. I'm not sure. We probably are. And copywritten on YouTube. So if you guys enjoy the stream, smash that like button, become a member, Streamlabs hype, all kinds of hype. Streaming for 2 hours. Let's go.
To see my mother, I'm going there no more.
Yeah, that is a pretty sick guitar. I like that guitar. And she has a really good voice. I'm not a fan of Last of Us 2, but she does have a good voice. You never heard of Jason Schreier, Meliodas? He's on Twitter pretty often, so that's how I know him. And yeah, definitely not full of fluff figure drawing.
Golden fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going home. I'll soon be free from earthly trials. This body rests beneath the sod. I'll drop this cross of self-denial and go on singing.
Shouts to everyone who's here. Decepticon, Angel Page, Rax the Great, Meliodas, Anthony Moon, Moonman Moo, Aron, Figure Drawing, everyone who's here hanging out. Jumpmon, Dank, everyone who's here, yo. Some Dude, Nindy Gamer. Thank you everyone for coming to Nightshade, Aku, Jakin. Yo, everyone's here. Decepticon, let's go. Let's hit 50 likes right now, guys. Let's hit that like goal. Hell yeah.
Just going over. I am just going.
Decepticon says, Last of Us 2, the most depressing ending to a video game. Yeah, pretty much one of the worst endings in a video game.
So as I understand it, Final Fantasy VII is one of the greatest games of all time.
Yes.
So if you'll bear with me for a second, I'm gonna do a guitar-only version of one of the tracks from the Final Fantasy VII Remake from last year. Just gotta get, I pre-recorded a rhythm guitar backing track. Let me get that set up.
Yeah, I'm feeling it, some dude. Like even though I didn't like Last of Us 2, like everyone here could tell that this girl talented. She's good at what she does. Rack says, "Oh, she wants to have a shred off. She don't want this." Yo, I would love to see that. You having a shred off. Yo, that'd be a dope video. If you do like a shred off or something, Rax, that'd be sick. Yo. Or just in general, that'd be lit. Seven says, "I had a guitar just like that and it was stolen." Yo, I used to have a guitar back in the day too, man. I haven't played guitar in I don't know how long, man. It's been like 5 years at least. Nowadays, I just use like Fruit Loops and stuff and just make it that way. Oh yeah, Nintendo's totally the GOAT, bro. And he's so good. And he's been working on a lot of Persona 4 stuff. So fire, man. He dropped a sample earlier.
Thanks again,
on Twitter.
everybody. Have a great rest of your evening.
That was
What an
really
amazing
good.
talent Maddie is. I got chills.
Agreed, Reggie.
Now, here's senior intern Kamari Rennis, along with our newest intern, Jade Etienne. They're presenting our Coney Island Dreamland Award for Best AR/VR Game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kamari Rennis, senior intern at the New York Video Game Critics Circle and a game design major at NYU.
Hi everyone, I'm Jade Etienne, a non-binary junior from Dreamyard Preparatory High School and a Twitch affiliate. I have recently started working with the New York Video Games Critics Circle, and I am thankful for the opportunities that they have given me this year. Thank you to the awesome creators and creative minds who have made these amazing games that we are about to announce.
Something says, "Man, I gotta relearn FL Studio." Yeah, man. Like, it definitely could take some time to relearn, especially with all the new updates. I got FL 20, so I know that they're gonna be probably making a new one soon. They've had FL 20 for a little while
I
now.
hope to change that and help inspire more representation in
Think the girl on the left hotboxed her room? Nah, it's just the camera. I think it's just the camera.
The New York Video Game Critics Circle prepared
Oh
me
my
to pursue my
God.
game design bachelor's in the midst of a pandemic. One day,
Something just
I
making
hope
me
to
bump
make games
Dragon
just
Force or
as
something
wonderful
right
as
now.
the ones I'm
Yeah,
about to
yo.
present.
Oh my god.
Despite all of our hardships in the
That girl
pandemic,
Maddie was going
games haven't
off
changed, and
with
neither
that
has the
guitar.
circle. Video games are quite
Ace
hospitable
with the
when
laugh
it
my
comes
ass
to letting
off.
us into their world while escaping our
But yeah,
own.
it's definitely the webcam.
Whether it is surviving a zombie
Yo,
apocalypse
3 likes
or
away from
creating
50
your
like
own
hype. Let's
expansive
go.
world,
Smash that like button if
we
you
are
guys are doing the
honored
stream.
to present the nominees for the Coney Island Dreamland Award for Best AR and VR Game.
I assume Half-Life Alex is gonna win this, right?
Half-Life Alex.
Yeah, it's gotta win. I can't imagine it not winning.
Walking Dead.
Unless there's a
Saints
game I'm
and
forgetting off the top of my head that's VR that people enjoyed.
Dreams.
You can make games that are AR, VR, and Dreams, but like, that's not like the AR, VR game, you know what I mean?
Star Wars Squadron.
People like Star Wars Squadrons. I've heard some good things about it. That could be a pick. This category for me, I'm not really that into.
Coney Island
I love how they
Dreamland
just
Award
completely
Best
skipped
AR
Iron Man
and
VR. They were just like, nah, no Iron Man VR.
Half-Life Alex.
Exactly. Half-Life Alex had to win, you know what I mean? They're making great picks for the winner of each of these topics,
On behalf of
though.
Valve, thank you so
They're doing a
much
good
for
job
this
with that.
award.
Half-Life Alex is a project that's near and dear to us. As developers, virtual reality represented a
His
huge
mic
area
is
of
so
potential
low.
for the Half-Life universe.
It was exciting for us to explore that.
That guy's
Although
mic's even
Valve
lower.
is really the creator of the franchise. We really think of our work as a partnership
Goddamn.
with fans.
This is what drives us to bring as much craftsmanship, love, and care as we can into Half-Life and beyond.
Figure Johnny says she's using an Apple II webcam. Oh my god.
Means a lot to us and truly reinforces our
Yo,
commitment
shout out to
to
Tommy
continue
Raikou,
building
shout out to
stories
Figure
and
Drawing, shout out to
experiences
Jumpmon, shout out
in
to
the
Some
Half-Life
Dude, shout out to Rax the Great, Decepticon, Ace, everyone who's here hanging out, yo, Meliodas, Moonman Moo, let's go, Aron, hype's real, let's go.
Some of our winners come as complete surprises, but many of us had a strong feeling that going in, that Alex would take
Yep.
a big prize. In the end.
Half-Life Alex had to win.
Now, here's our platinum level donor, Genvid, with an important message.
My name is Chris Cataldi, and I'm the COO and co-founder of Genvid Technologies. As a native New Yorker, I take great pride in Genvid's ability to be a globally active.
This is an
company
ad, by the
with
way.
headquarters
This is an in-show
I'm from
ad
Manhattan,
that they through in
Inwood to be
by one of
specific. I went
the
through the New York
big
Arts Classes in public
sponsors
school systems.
of
That's
the
why I have a
Critics
deep
Circle as well as the
appreciation
Game
for
Awards.
the initiatives that the New York Video Game Critics Circle creates
And yeah,
supports.
Ace, I always forget about VR
Providing
sometimes
scholarships,
myself.
mentoring, and more.
Because I don't
High
have
schools in
VR.
the Bronx and Lower East Side to courses in game rooms for homeless students in the Bronx Works network of shelters. I really believe in what Harold, Reggie, and the team are doing. In these difficult times, it's important now, more than ever before, that we all do whatever we can to give back. And supporting the Critics Circle is one of the best ways to do that. The team at GenVid has spent years building the most sophisticated interactive broadcasting technology on the planet, capable of powering all kinds of new content.
Yeah, it said it on that
It's
whole
platform
segment,
engine
each
agnostic,
person's mic was
ultra
lower
latency,
than the
and
last.
being
Oh
used by
my
major
God.
game studios, tech firms,
Oh,
and social media
it's
platforms.
crazy.
Our most ambitious project so far is Rival Peak, a 12-week interactive survival show designed to fully evolve based on the input of the watching and playing audience. Married with a top-tier narrative design, it really is a new and exciting class of real-time adventure show. Rival Peak is a Facebook Watch original, developed with Pipeworks Studios and with creative contributions.
A
of users
Facebook
who
Watch
It debuted
game?
December 2nd, 2020,
What?
and slated to air until the end of February 2020, only on Facebook. With
Only
up to
on-
13 simultaneous 24/7 interactive live
They're
feeds,
talking about a
and Rival
game
Speak,
only on
a weekly
Facebook right
companion
now.
show hosted
What?
by Will Wheaton. This project is a new form of interactive entertainment, with audiences following and instantly assisting or
Oh,
thwarting
God.
the actions of 12 sophisticated AI contestants who have to worry about surviving the wilds of the Pacific Northwest.
Even my headphones like,
each
nah,
other,
we good.
and
We
more.
don't need to. We
Rival
don't need to
Peak is
listen
also
to this
the biggest
anymore.
example to date of a
Oh
massive
my
interactive
God,
live
man.
event, or MILE.
The
2
awards have been
billion
great
Facebook
themselves,
users around the world
but like the
interact
fluff
with
in the
any live streams
beginning,
in real
and then
time,
like
with no downloads or updates required.
I don't know.
Now in its 9th
This is
12
just an
weeks,
ad for
Rival
the
Peak Season 1 has attracted more than 40 million views.
the
on
sponsors
episodes of
and all
Rival
that, but
Speak,
like
and over 100 million views on
no
Rival
one
Peak
fucking
content.
streams on
Check
Facebook.
it out
If anyone
today
still streams on
at
Facebook, they're crazy.
facebook.com/rivalpeak.
Like,
Here's a quick look at 2 upcoming games that will feature our tech.
is it bad? I don't
Dennis
even remember what the
Dyack,
platform
Legacy
was
of King
before they merged with Facebook Gaming. It was like the
Through
platform
GenVid Technologies,
that was like working with
our
Xbox
vision
and
of
stuff.
Dead
What
House
was that
Sonata
called?
has
I like
expanded
forgot already.
incredibly,
Like
with viewers
it was
being
only
able
around
to
for a year,
participate in the game
and then
without
it
even
got
having
merged with
installed.
Facebook Gaming
Set
early last
traps,
year.
give players buffs, allow a political faction to have a temporary advantage.
What the hell is this
play
now?
a shopkeeper or even an NPC in the game for an hour. Who needs the computer-generated AIs when we can have real audience participating in LARPing in the game? This changes everything.
Dead House Sonata, the Black
Using GenVid's
Block.
technology, we've been able to introduce a 24/7, always online window into the city of Detroit, allowing viewers to impact the game world in real time.
What is this now?
From dropping items and obstacles into players' paths to collectively impacting the politics and the economics of the city. Not to
I'm
mention
confused at
the
what's going on right now.
sweet
Mixer, that's what it was
players
called.
so they can
Thanks for
view
the
the
refresher, Jakin. Mixer.
In addition to our unique SDK,
Because like
we also
literally,
have
once
robust
Mixer
services
died, most people's like
that can handle
careers on
any
Mixer
number of
died.
simultaneous live
Because like
streams.
most people
Rival
didn't
Peak
go and
Motion.
migrate to Facebook. Like
excited
Zero,
about
for
the future
example,
of
before
interactive
everything that happened to
We'd
him,
love to speak
most of
with
his
you about
fan base
taking
did
your
not
next
migrate
project
with
to the
him
next
to Facebook. So
You know, I've seen GenVid's work.
it's just
and
it is what
I
it is.
love the disruptive things Jacob and his team are doing. You should really check it out.
Yeah, Nightshade. I forgot.
Now we have a big
I forgot it even
surprise, right,
existed.
Reggie?
You know, that's right.
Big
we have
surprise.
someone very special to present the Great White Way Award for Best Acting.
Best acting.
Tim Guinea has acted in scores of films, including Iron Man.
Just give it
and
to
Clarice,
Logan Cunningham,
the upcoming
please. Just
Silence
give it
of
to
the
him for
Lambs
his role in
spin-off
Hades.
that I'm looking forward to on CBS. Tim's
Shouts to
also a
20
leader
concurrent
in
viewers.
former
Hit
Vice
that
President
like
Al
button.
Gore's
Let's go.
Climate Reality Project. Here's Tim.
Oh no, that definitely sounds like a hood
Great
for
White
sure,
Way
Ace.
Award for
The
Best
black
Acting
block,
in
like
games,
just like the
perhaps more
block,
important this
or
year
like
than
just
in
like
other
you
years.
don't want to go down. You
An
could get
actor in
randomly
things like the Iron Man series,
pickpocketed.
I
Who
know
knows?
that
Who knows, man?
entertainment can
It sounds like a
have
block,
effect,
like
and
right in the
in
middle
this
of like
isolated year, we
let's say
needed great
Newark
acting
or
more than ever.
Compton or something.
A nonprofit like Circle, which gives back
Or
daily
Trenton
to
even.
Underserved communities, is just.
I can't count how many times I've been to like Trenton or Newark,
The
and I'd be
nominees
going down the
for
street and I'd
Best
be like,
Acting
I
are
don't know if I should be here, man.
Laura Bailey.
Oh yeah, this had to John. I hope not. Like, I hope they if they do Last of Us for acting, give it to Ellie and not Abby.
Ashley Johnson.
Like, I'd rather Ellie have it because like fuck Abby. Like no. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to the 19 concurrent viewers. You guys are awesome. 100% click in the building.
Brianna White.
And then Figure Drawing says Great White Way. Talk about hoods. Yo, that even sounds like a crazy place, man. Yo, give it to Aerith. Give it to Aerith's voice actor. Let's go. Give it to the voice or Logan. I said it. I said Logan Cunningham. He voices Hades, Poseidon, a ton of characters in the game. Give it to Logan Cunningham. He voiced more than one character. He deserves it for that.
Najee Jeter as
Or
Miles
Najee Jeter.
Morales in Spider-Man
He deserves
Miles
some
Morales.
cred too for his role.
Look, I don't know if I'm ready to fly solo. I screwed up today big time with the helicopter.
Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk.
Yo, imagine they give it to John Wick and they're like, John Wick couldn't get back to us to say thank you.
August Black as Tyler Ronan in Tell Me Why.
Wow.
Tell me why.
Exactly like I remember. Only faded.
Give it to Logan Cunningham or someone, please. Don't give it to anyone from Last of Us, especially Abby. Let's go! Let's go, Logan! Yo!
Thank you. Thank you very much for this.
Everyone that deserves an award, game-wise, is getting it. Let's go!
Thank you, Reggie. My fellow nominees, it's an honor to be even mentioned, to be even adjacent to you. You're all wonderful. Thank you to everyone who's played Hades. Thank you, Supergiant. This is the New York Video Game Awards, and so I feel I need to thank my parents who allowed me to come here for
Yeah,
college.
Angel Page. I know the voice actress does stream. I just didn't remember her
And allowed me
name.
to stay here after.
And yeah,
so
Logan
much
strikes
of-
again.
So much
Yep,
of
yep.
what I have in my life and so much of what I've built has a lot to do with this place, this city, and its people. So this has a special meaning for me. Thank you very much.
Oh man, congrats to all the nominees. The acting in the games of 2020 was just so inspiring. All the nominees hit it out of the park. But Logan
Yeah,
played
Decepticon,
so
I
many
believe
different
Hades got 3
characters,
awards tonight, I believe.
all with different voices. He definitely deserves the award.
You know, folks, please take some time to click on the link below and make a
Yeah,
donation. to
and
the
yo,
show.
Hades,
You'll be
man,
glad
it's
you
just
did.
such a fire game. It really is.
I always say that every donation counts.
It's like one of those indie games that everyone like didn't expect to come. It came last year,
Ladies and
late
gentlemen,
to Switch,
Darren Korb
and that's when
Ashley
everything went
Barrett
off.
played music from
Hades is
Bastion,
good, man.
Supergiant's first game at the very first New York Game Awards 10 years ago. I'm thrilled they're back a decade later to honor us with their virtual presence. Performing a song from the hit game Hades, here are Darren Korb
Yo.
and Ashley Barrett.
And now they got some Hades music going on.
Farewell to all the earthly remains. No burdens, no further debts to be paid. At last can rest his weary bones. The weight of the world all falls away.
Oh, because of the red and black background figure drawing. And Deception says that girl who gives you some great buffs. Can't remember her name though. Aphrodite? Is that the one you're thinking of?
No contracts. I'm free to do as I may. No hunger, no sleep except a dream. My old and warm.
Figure drawing, you're going off tonight.
Good riddance to all the thieves, to all the fools that stifled me.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Passed me by. Good riddance to all
yo, Dior, if you're still here, you thought the award show tonight was gonna be like 20 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 10.
No burdens, no further debts to be paid. At last can rest his weary bones. The weight of the world.
Yeah, Aron, like, Hades is not known for this song, so I'm surprised that they would showcase this one instead of like some of the main like rock themes. But, Anyhow, Dior, I know you never like leave unless you say like be right back or something, bro.
Hello, I am Darren Korb, and this is Ashley Barrett, and we are happy to be back performing for the New York Video Game Critics Circle Awards. We actually performed at the very first New York Game Critics Circle Awards many years ago. And that song, this last song, was Good Riddance. That was from Hades. The game just came out this year. And this next song is the song that we played at the very first New York Game Critics Circle Awards.
Oh, now they're gonna play the same song they played 10 years ago from the game Bastion.
Tuning. So with the magic of video editing, I'm gonna make that happen with the snap of my fingers. You ready? Here we go. See? Magic. Ready, Ashley? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to play Blaze Blue tonight. I don't know what's going on. Because like I honestly thought it was going to end pretty soon, to be honest. It seems like we still got a while. Let's quickly see what the chat's thinking. Did anyone play Hades? I clocked in like 70 hours on my Switch.
My hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall.
They should play the music from the battle with Theseus and the Minotaur. Oh yeah, or even like any of the battle songs they should have. We're a little behind here, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I notice we're pretty far behind, so. Yeah, Eurydice. That was her name. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Ah, the head's done. If you guys can share the stream, that'd be hype. The link is in the chat, yo. Because I assume we're still streaming for another 30 minutes. I'm not sure when the Blaze Blue stream's starting now. Because I was going to take a break in between, but I guess not now, so.
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. Build that wall and build it strong for me. We'll be there before too
And thank you to all the new subscribers. We got 2 new subscribers tonight. Thank you for your support. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're brand new. Let's go.
eyes open wide. I feel my heart is growing. One day that wall is gonna fall. Sweet
thank you very much, everybody. I'm Darren Korb. This is Ashley Barrett. Happy to perform at the New York Video Game Critics Circle Awards again. Thanks for having us.
Would be nice if she
Weren't they
spoke a
great?
little bit. She didn't really speak.
Now we have some folks who've been core circle members, but have rarely had the chance to present at the awards.
Reggie, because the awards are virtual, I'm so happy to announce that the people who put our show together, our terrific tech team, is here to present. To present the Tin Pan Alley Award for Best Music, here are my good friends John Azalona.
I wonder
Victor Calagianis,
is Hades gonna win Best
George
Music?
Jimenez.
Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Music has a way of making the most mundane fetch quests more interesting.
I'm not sure.
Boss fights more menacing, and epic victories more satisfying.
The right score can build atmosphere, provide context, and rattle your senses.
Anything better. Don't believe us? This may seem like a by-the-numbers award show nominee presentation.
They should play. Oh,
Add
yeah, I
some
agree with that.
royalty-free music we found online to slowly billow up as we talk, and just like that, we've made things at least 25% more dramatic. That being said, here are the nominees for Best Music.
Yo, if anything sounds like a bad block to go down, the Pan Alley.
Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
I don't know. Seems crazy.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Of course, Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know what I mean? Imagine Hayes taking home 4 awards. I'm impressed they already snagged 3. Yeah, they already snagged a bunch.
The Last of Us.
What was
Part
that?
2.
Imagine if Last of Us wins Best Music. Oh my god. I think that would invalidate everything they already gave awards for.
Teenage Blob. Hades.
And see, here it is. You're nice. Yup.
Spider-Man: Miles Morales. Fuser.
Fuser doesn't deserve to win. What? No. No.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima in the music category? Didn't think they were gonna put it. It has good music, good soundtrack, good sound design, but imagine if Tsushima wins.
And the winner is
Hades.
Hades won another one. Hades does have really good music. That's why imagine they showed us this music. Like they.
This is truly an honor, especially given the fierce, wonderful competition in this category. It is truly an honor to be nominated.
Some Hades hype,
and
yo.
I have a suspicion that Ashley Barrett's incredible voice is part of the reason the award went this way. So I want to thank Ashley Barrett for being incredible to work with. All these.
Can Ashley Barrett say
And I
what
wanna
she
thank
thinks
the
about
Supergiant
them
Games,
winning
for
too?
being some of the most talented humans alive and allowing me to do what I love every single day.
Yes, thank you guys
There we
so
go.
much. It's been such an honor to work on Hades. I'm so happy I could be your soothing sound in the underground. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We have another big announcement, Reggie. The Circle will be partnering with Rockstar Games here in New York. Rockstar will help us mentor and offer scholarships to some of our underserved students.
Oh, that's
In addition,
nice.
Rockstar will offer our best students paid internships at Rockstar Games, starting in just a few weeks. We're super excited about this opportunity.
That's nice, Rockstar. That's nice.
Now, we have
John.
another circle moment from the past, this time regarding some artwork.
Reggie, our third New York Game Awards included artists.
Yo, we
Robert
so
James
close to 50
created
likes,
painting that
guys.
never
Make sure you
fails
share the
to
stream, tell your friends to smash that like button and subscribe to
Look
the
at it
channel.
above my desk every
There's
day for
a lot of fun reaction streams,
It looks
gameplay
like
streams,
Robin
video reviews, hot takes, and more.
Hi.
Shout out to Deluxe7, welcome to the stream, and yeah, Hades does got a great soundtrack for sure. Hope you're doing good, Deluxe7. How you been?
As someone who first got started in the game industry as a writer,
Angel Page says
I can't
Rockstar
overstate the
Redemption.
appreciation I
Yeah,
have for an
like that's
organization
really
like
nice of
Circle
them to do that
builds
for the
community,
New York
expertise, and
circle.
camaraderie among aspiring and continuing professionals in this field. 7 years ago, Harold asked me to contribute a painting for the third New York Game Awards. This piece, which was featured throughout the ceremony and the program booklet, depicts a group of storytellers around a campfire, interpreting the constellations above them and creating new meaning from the experiences they've shared between them. I'd like to donate the original piece to the Circle. Each year, the Circle gives out the Andrew Yoon Legend Award. Andrew was an avid gamer, writer, a Circle co-founder, and a good friend of mine. We miss him dearly. Here to present the Andrew Yoon Legend Award, Reggie and Harold.
Just to let you guys know what happened to Andrew Yoon, who was a co-founder of the New York Video Game Critics Circle. He was actually struck down by police officers in the Lower East Side in New York.
A brilliant journalist who boldly began making his own.
It was a real tragedy,
including a witty
honestly.
called Divorce. Andrew's
And
young
shout out to
life
Rasta
was
Life
short of a
Reggae. Let's
terrible
go.
Swimming accident, and we honor the memory of Andrew Yoon by naming our Legend Award after him.
Yo, we hit 50 like hype. Let's go.
weeks leading
50
up to
like
the New
hype.
York Game Awards,
100% clicking the building.
inducted
Thank you guys for your
3
support,
legends
yo.
into its Hall of
I really
Fame.
appreciate it, guys. You guys are
You'll find our
amazing.
interviews with these greats of gaming at NewYorkGameCritics.com.
And yeah, it happened
and
at
on
a
our
lake.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The first interview gets inside the story of one of the first black men in games, Jerry Lawson, who helped create the video game cartridge.
Brenda and John Romero have never been given awards together. Both have worked
Angel Page says,
gaming
still
wonders
screw Rockstar for not putting Red Dead
including
Redemption 1 and
Gunman,
GTA 5 on the
Copperfall,
Nintendo platform yet.
and the new
But it's
Empire
welcome
City.
news. Oh, well.
Our
It's
interview
welcome
with
news
them
that they're
is
nice
a
enough to
stellar, very
help
human conversation.
underprivileged kids get possible paid internships.
Almost
That's
everyone
great.
knows that Hideo Kojima is a profound auteur in the world of games. He's not only a one-of-a-kind game maker, whose most recent work, Death Stranding, is beautiful and unusual to play. He's taken
And
time
unusual
for a
to
session
play.
with the students we serve.
I like how Reggie says that.
And now we're proud to bring you John Esalona's montage of our interviews with Anderson Lawson, Jerry's son, Brenda and John Romero, and Hideo Kojima. Enjoy.
Also, they're giving us a montage of a bunch of the interviews they did.
Legend
Oh,
Awards goes to Jerry Lawson, the awesome creator of the video game cartridge, the Fairchild Channel F console, and a strong black man who stepped up and never gave up. Without the brilliance of Mr. Lawson and his cartridge innovations, we would not have had any of the great consoles we've had.
shoutouts to him for basically inventing the cartridge, man. That's insane.
ゲームが何であるかってまだ決まってないんですよね。やっぱり新しいメディアなんで何をやってもいいわけなんですよ。なんでゲームもやるんですけどもやっぱりゲーム以外のことをいっぱいやってそれ以外の要素をゲーム
Yeah, I like when Kojima said that. I'm glad they put that part. Taking elements from elsewhere and putting it into games.
ゲーム業界も結構まあ
Yeah, Aku Kojima. But yo, Ross Life, what's up, man? Great to see you. How have you been?
それを打ち破ってほしいっていうのがあるのでなるべくゲームもやりながら他のことを吸収してもらう
Yo, thank you guys all for being here, yo. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you guys enjoying the
そういう
stream,
こと
yo.
をすればおそらく違うものができてくると思うのででそれは
You
でき
need
る
to
の
make
はやっぱり
connections
若い人
between games and
だけ
other
ですね
experiences.
ゲームだからこうっていうのじゃなくて、こういうゲームもあっていいし
And find new
誰
and
もが
different
使って
types of
ない要素を
games.
ゲームに入れてみました
Using elements in your game that no one else is using.
より
If you do that, your game will be far richer and broader in scope.
ゲームができるのかなと思います
There aren't many creative game makers who've risen to the prominence and had staying power through the decades. And I don't believe there are other game makers of prominence who are married to each other. You can call Brenda and John Romero the ultimate power couple, but we prefer the phrase the ultimate creative. Now, tonight, we're thrilled and honored to have Jerry.
You've been good just working hard on the road. Yo, totally understand that,
Anderson
man.
Lawson, your father did
Things have been
amazing
pretty
essential
crazy
work that
for a
will be
lot, so
remembered.
I feel
Right.
that myself. And the stream's now lagging. Come on. There we go. We got it.
Not only his praise for
But yeah, I've been like, dude. Okay, what's going on?
of games with
Okay, it's going. It's
but
going.
also
Okay.
the world of education, international.
And it's not. Okay, it's
See
back.
Santa Cruz, the University of
Oh, all right. Can I make my sentence? Guess not. Guess I can't make my sentence. It's gonna keep stuttering now. If it stutters again, I'm gonna pause it for like 5 seconds because like I want to try and speak. Can I speak? Can I speak? Stream? I think I can. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work myself with the channel lately, personal life stuff. A lot of things I've been going through. So I definitely appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, Rasta Life. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time listening, man.
Doom, Wolfenstein 3D,
And Exceptionalism is definitely wise advice from Kojima. You need to live your life outside of gaming just as much as you live your life in a video game. It allows you to appreciate growth and to grow in growth too, for sure, man. And Inch says, it's funny that Kojima is saying this when he's trying to imitate cinema a lot of the time. Maybe he felt the games need more cinema. So that's what he tried adding, more cinema. But yo, I thought this was gonna end like 15 minutes ago. So like, the Blaze Blue stream, I'm not sure what's going on with that right now. Cause like, I don't know how long I could stay up for tonight. I was only gonna be able to do a stream from 7 to 9, and then I was gonna do a stream from 10 to 12. It's already like 15 minutes till then, so I'm not sure what's gonna go on with that Member Tuesday stream. Because I do have to wake up early tomorrow morning, so like, I want to do that stream. It's Blaze Blue, and like,
as a little kid,
this would happen on Blaze Blue night. You know what I mean?
You know, pretty poor background in
then like someone says, yeah, all good. Thanks, man. Getting more and more like Groundhog Day here at the lockdown. Yo, this whole year's been like Groundhog Day. It's already been a year since Kobe passed, man.
Super lucky to
crazy, yo. It's been a year already.
At the local university, and to get excited about it.
Hey, thank you, Nightshade. If anyone here wants to join our amazing community as a member, it's only $1 on Patreon and just about a dollar, I believe, on YouTube as well. So if you want to join our amazing community, join our exclusive Discord, definitely do. We have a nice, awesome community of genuine people. Always a lot of great times, talk about a lot of great stuff and more. Join up with the link Nightshade and Streamlabs posted in the chat.
That is fantastic, and it is a testament to the transformative power of games and the transformative power of code.
Is that John Romero? Yeah, it's John Romero and his wife as well. Jumpman, yep.
10周年おめでとうございます。これからもですね、ゲーム業界を目指す、あるいはゲーム業界に憧れる若者たち、学生たちにサポートを。
Kojima hopes the Critics Circle continues to support young people who want to enter the industry,
本日はどうも。
who long to be part of the game industry.
Okay, Reggie, we've been waiting all night.
Oh, this is it.
But now is the time. Do you know what time it
Imagine
is?
Hades wins.
You know, Harold, I do know what time it is. And I'm excited because it's time for the Big Apple Award for the best game of the year.
Yes, let's go.
Reggie, it's tradition.
We're probably going to start the Blaze Blue stream at 10:15 p.m. instead of 10, most likely, because I got to get it set up and all that.
So please welcome Lisa Marie Segura.
Let's do this.
Recently from Digital
All the awards I've been giving out for games have been great so far, so I can't wait to see what wins Game of the Year.
It's been an amazing year for gaming and an even better decade.
Even in our most difficult moments, gaming has provided a sense of community, solace, and joy for millions of people around the world. At the same time, the industry continues to expand, not just financially, but also in exploring new vistas of creativity. On a personal note, it's an honor for us both to participate in the decade anniversary of these awards. I wrote about these awards 10 years ago, but only recently became a member. And it's great to help highlight the best in gaming.
These were some of the
Ace with the popcorn and the hypes. Figure Drawing says, hey, he's got this, bros.
And the nominees for
We'll
Best
see.
Game are
Anything could be possible. This could be like 2018 Game Awards where God of War wins, even though Red Dead Redemption won 7 awards.
Animal Crossing, New Horizons.
Yo, is Animal Crossing gonna win?
The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh god, they would put both of them right next to each other, so it's like, oh, it could be Halo 1. It could be Halo 1.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Final Fantasy VII Remake was a really good game. Like, it wasn't a true remake, but as a game, it was really good. I like how Doom Eternal wasn't in Best Soundtrack, like, just a second ago. But, like, it was in that category. Hey, Yakuza Like a Dragon getting some hype. At least it got nominated for Best Game of the Year off of the New York Game Awards. I'll accept that. That's hype. That I even got nominated for that. I'll take it.
For the New York Game Awards Big Apple Award.
Don't say Last of Us 2. Don't say Last of Us 2. Of course it was gonna be Hades. 5 awards. Oh my god. Basically.
Thank you for selecting us as Game of the Year. It's an honor to be chosen. I think our core team is outnumbered by the critics circle, so our small team really appreciates receiving this.
That's some hype.
As a team, we
Hades,
just feel really
let's go.
to have been able to work on Hades, given
I
everything
needed
that's
myself go
happened
play
this
more
past year.
Hades,
And
but
likewise, we wanted
we'll
to
figure that
express
out.
our gratitude to all the journalists who have been scrutinizing.
I need to go change my SD card on my
analyzing,
Switch
and
too.
elevating games in a year where
I'm
a
pretty
lot of
sure
us
I have
really
the
relied
other
on it.
SD
So,
card in.
Thank you for the work you do. Thank you for the award. We really appreciate it.
What a great night. Congrats to all the excellent nominees.
Yeah, I gotta switch
and
SD
congrats
cards.
to the Circle for 10 years of giving back and 10 years of the New York Game Awards.
Reggie, as I said, I can't believe it's been a decade. It's been my complete honor to serve not only our membership, but also the students we mentor. And it's been an absolute pleasure to host the New York Game Awards with you.
You know, the same goes for me, Harold. You know, we were forced to pivot this year, but I think this broadcast serves as an exclamation point for the fine work of the Circle and its members these past 10 years. Congratulations.
It's a good award
Reggie,
show,
I
honestly.
almost forgot. We're not done yet. We
Oh.
have one more thing. It's an award for our audience to vote on. We've taken the games of the year from our last 10 years, and we want you to vote on the best at nygamecritics.com. They are
Rescue us as a got off early from work. Nice, yo. Welcome back, man. I really appreciate you coming
2012,
back.
The Elder
We're gonna be wrapping up the
Scrolls
stream in a little bit, and we're gonna have another stream in a bit, Rescue Squad.
2013,
Great to see you, man. How you been,
Walking
yo?
Dead.
Oh, it's going over the game of the year winner for each year.
2014, The Last of Us.
2015, Wolfenstein: The New Order.
That won in 2015? That's wild.
2016,
Wolfenstein
The Witcher
won.
3, Wild Hunt.
2017, Uncharted 4.
2018, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
2019, God of War.
2020, The Outer Worlds.
And 2021, Hades.
Best game of our 10 years together.
Can't wait to know who the big winner will be. Folks, remember to bid often on the Xbox Series X signed by Phil Spencer on
Is
eBay.
the link for that in the
And
chat?
remember
Or
to click the link below to donate to the cause.
where's the link
Thanks so much
for
tuning in, and stay safe
what-
and stay healthy.
about? They just said the thing.
Stay safe and healthy, folks, always. Good night.
But didn't they just talk about voting for whichever one would be the best out of those 10 years? Well, it's alright. We had a great stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. A lot of great awards were just given to the rightful people that deserve it, the rightful developers. Shouts to everyone who's coming through. I would assume Breath of the Wild, but who knows? Shout out to Santiago. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, he did say Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein is how he said it. Oh my god, yo. 100% clicking the building. Thank you guys for coming through. We're going to be wrapping up this stream. So if you guys are enjoying and supporting the stream, make sure you guys check my most recent video. The link is in the chat. Please watch it, everyone. If everyone can watch that video, that'd be hype. Because by the time that video is done, by the time you're done watching it, the next live stream will be up. We're streaming a second time tonight. We're streaming Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. We'll be playing with members for Member Tuesday for about an hour and a half, 2 hours max. So I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, the New York Video Game Critic Awards, the Game Awards that they run, is definitely much more honest with when it comes to quality games. Genshin Impact won, Hades won, Ghost of Tsushima won, Animal Crossing won. A bunch of games that deserve to win awards won awards, which is awesome. And yeah, Black Keely Awards is better than the Game Awards, but I gotta be honest, the New York Video Game Awards, like talking strictly awards, and also that one little segment that was funny, making fun of like some like memes and the part that was making fun of like Cyberpunk and like other games having issues, like Like, that was great. That was great. I gotta be honest. But yo, Jumpmon and everyone who's watching, don't leave until you guys watch my new video. Click that link in the chat. I keep posting it in the chat. Definitely check out my new video. It's for the game Cyber Shadow. It's my first impressions on it. By the time you guys finish watching that video, my next live stream will be started. So make sure you guys check out that new video. The link's in the chat. Shouts to Moonman Moo, Ultra 100%er Hype. Shouts to Tommy Raiku renewing the membership. Shouts to Barber and Deception hosting the stream. Shouts to everyone who's been coming through with that hype. Aron with the 5 earlier. Everyone who's been watching the stream tonight. Rax the Great, Deadlock 7, Angel Page, Jumpmon, Jakin. Definitely a great show, honestly, Jakin. And the craziest part is, aside from me and aside from themselves, the New York Video Game Critics, no one else covered the event. So I'm going to make sure I always cover events that not everyone covers. I like covering events that no one else covers. Shouts to Santiago. Shouts to Aku. And Cyberpunk did get nominations. How? Good question. I'm not sure how. Oh my god. Shouts to Decepticon. Shouts to Dear Wilson. Shouts to Nightshade. Shouts to Figure Drawing. Shouts to Some Dude. Shouts to Anthony Moon. Shoutouts to everyone who's been here. Nindy Gamer. Jake and Dank Meme, everyone coming through. Make sure you guys check the links that I've posted in the chat. It's my new video. Please check it out. Angel Page, I think you'd love my new video too. So check that out. I will see you guys in about 15 minutes max for the next live stream. We are playing Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle with members. If you're a member of the community with that 100% click badge, you can play some Blaze Blue tonight. And if you want to be a member, click the member link that is now in the chat also. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in literally 15 minutes. Peace.